Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Eric, playing Detective Jeremiah Wilson, a heavy man-at-arms human juggernaut drifter.
I'm Caitlin, and I am playing Zoltz, a decipher militarist, a sniper warrior. You said decipher.
Decipher.
Let her say what she needs to be
sniper warrior.
Yeah.
I'm Megan. I'm playing Lucy. She's a martial artist vampire.
See?
I'm Sam. I'm playing Lola. She shoots things and she's a vampire.
And I'm Courtney, and I'm playing Effie. She talks to people. She talks to people a lot.
Talks real
good. I don't, but she does.
All right. Well, that sounds like a proper introduction if I ever heard one. Yeah, a couple of quick announcements before we get into tonight's game. We are pushing to have up to 30 patrons. You can join at a $1 level. You get some stickers. You get a bunch of first level characters at first level. If you donate up to 20, you get up to 20th level characters. It's our Hero of the Multiverse. We just did our one shot for them.
We won.
We won. Yeah, they won.
It wasn't
I thought it was like a battle royale.
No. We did like a story.
Eric,
That would have been so great.
Do you want to see who we fought? Cody can show you.
I can.
I
can.
Well, apparently you lost like
You wanna
5
see?
D20s trying to
You
roll
want to
them.
see? We fought Ham.
You fought Groot?
A Sararak.
Bless you.
A Sararak.
He's also on the front of the DMV.
Here. This is the more impressive one.
Oh wow.
That guy.
We fought
the first
him.
one was just making me go.
Yeah,
So,
he
that
was
guy.
so
First one was
mean
just
Groot.
Groot.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mean
Sararak.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a lich. Yeah. They fought a lich and an astral dreadnought. Not the best combo to put together, but I
Sorry, what exactly pairs well with Lich?
minions that don't have an anti-magic field.
Yeah, that sucked a lot, Cody.
I know it did.
That sucked a whole lot.
Yeah.
I was a warlock.
Well, aren't there but did you have a barbarian and a fighter too, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was a 150-foot anti-magic field. They all have magical
No, we
weapons
didn't have
and
a fighter.
items.
We had a barbarian, a bard, a cleric, the healer, a warlock, and a wizard.
And a
One
rogue.
of them
And a
was.
rogue.
I thought we
No,
were.
Rogue.
make a
You
fighter.
didn't make a fighter yet?
Made a fighter.
A very brief dip in
Yeah.
the fighter. It was
But
just
also-
for Arcane Archer.
But the characters are really cool. They played really well. We make them every month. Also, you get some discounts. You get some coupons that you can utilize at our store, where you can get Windswept, the Mapweaver Chronicles Book 1, $5 off. So even at $1, you're making $4 there.
That's free money.
Yeah, and if you want to go and order some T-shirts, you get $5 off those too. So for $1, that's 9 whole extra dollars you get. That's losing money.
Really?
So, but yeah, so thank you guys for being here, hanging out. Also, we are rolling out pausing for thinking effect.
Everything's okay. I'm just leaving because I'm loading slow. And
Yeah, yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Sometimes when I vanish, it means something's wrong.
Everything's
That's okay.
fine.
Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, there's so many moments where I'm like, yeah, really into this. What happened? The person over there is gone.
Crying off camera.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
because
no.
it's quasi dead.
Oh.
It was at 3% when I opened it.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, when it's
Yeah.
it's like
Don't try
I
to-
want to
not-
start
not now.
functioning.
Not now.
Pinwheel of Death.
No.
A little
Yeah.
bit, but it's for iTunes, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter. I can
Don't
see
like
Twitch
it.
moving in the background.
How's that PC treatment?
Great.
Does Norton talk to you?
Have you accidentally
restart?
Yeah, that one time, but you know. It's okay, Kermit. Thought you were doing the tea sip. Okay, good.
I couldn't decide if I was offended by Kermit or not.
No, well, I realized as I said it, I was like, oh, you're wearing green and the eye shot. I was like, but that's not it. It was the tea sip.
I'll allow it. Regardless.
Yeah, Kermit's the better one of that pairing.
I love this one.
Number 2, a little abusive, but
That's fair. That's fair.
anyway, head on over to friends of the channel, Caspollux, CASPOLLUX.com. Said it right that time. Over there, that you can order dice, you can order jewelry. They got a lot of really phenomenal stuff. And if you enter the promo code Random Encounters, plural, then you get 15% off, which is awesome. And that's good forever.
Mhm.
So please head on over there, support them, support us. Check out, we're trying to put more stuff out on the YouTubes. So my DM videos are getting edited down, and those things are going up. So that'll be awesome. We are also doing a new thing for our patrons, just to let you know, as we do giveaways in the future, because can't just do patron exclusive giveaways.
That's gambling.
That's gambling. We don't do gambling here. Lots of
Also
dice,
not
but
legal for us to
no
do gambling.
gambling. Yes. So what
It's
we're
the same
doing,
reason why you can't do like a sub only giveaway on Twitch, because they are paying to participate in the giveaway. Therefore, it is gambling.
right?
I love how you're explaining this to me like I knew.
No, this was news to all of us.
I know.
So what we're doing now is everybody in the chat, when we do giveaways, can enter for free. Hashtag. You don't need to be a subscriber or a patron.
Nice.
However, if you are a patron, even at a $1 level, we'll enter you even if you're not here.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
that's swell.
So that's cool. So
we had
if
some patrons win some things during the
We did.
Wednesday game who were not actively watching.
That's right.
because
That I saw.
if you're a patron of $10, you get a Twitch sub with it, and the subs are the ones that can go back and watch stuff time shifted. So a lot of
for
our
$10 you can have a subscription and access to everything.
and access to our
That's
Discord.
dumb and awesome. You should do it.
And we've rolled out a $13 level as well.
Ooh,
Yes,
Go on.
That
So-
that is spooky. I like it.
it is spooky.
Time for the best time of the year.
So
Best holiday of the year.
October.
All 31 days of it.
it
It's
sounds.
your wife's birthday, right?
Uh,
Sure, that's what I mean.
you guys keep saying all these words. All I'm hearing is pre-Christmas.
Don't
beat
hear
it.
that nonsense.
Don't you dare skip Thanksgiving,
There are at
okay?
least three
Get
of
out of your
us.
Walmart.
That's
There
not
are four of us here that are upset about it.
that's not me. I'm just saying what I hear. I am not a 6-month Christmaser. That
We
is
know who
Like
he is,
Caitlin?
and we know who you're talking about.
that is
but it's
Caitlin
still
and Allison.
Halloween month
So
right now.
Yeah,
I
tell
know.
me, what
It's the
Halloween
5th day of
happened to you?
Halloween. at
Yes.
this moment.
Okay.
It's been Halloween for the last month.
It's true. We work in theme parks since September 1st. Since August, if you're at Disney.
Mhm.
Don't we have some audio things?
We have the podcasts, which are going up. They are early access for our patrons. And I believe we're up to episode 4 for the
I
public.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're up to episode 4 for the public. We were going to try to get 5 out for the patrons this weekend, but we're going to have to push that back because Caitlin had to take a family trip. Everything is okay. She made it all good. She'll be back Monday.
Life happens.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's what it is.
And you know. Family.
Yeah.
You just gotta hug people.
That's
Yep,
true.
It's true.
It's very true.
Hug people. Family.
Yeah.
Family. Family.
Yeah.
Hug life.
Family. Family. Because you know when you ride with us, you're
Your
family.
Family. Fast cars Family. and Corona.
Speaking of
Family.
What the
We're not sponsored by the Fast and the Furious.
That
We're not
was
talking
Fast
about
and
Fast and
Furious.
fuck?
You've actually watched those movies with me.
I'm
Wait,
aware of what
They get, they get,
Wait.
they get,
No,
Family.
we can't take a drink every time they say family
No,
because
we would
you
black
will
out
die.
in
They
2
get-
seconds.
okay.
No, I just said for the on the ride universe.
you will die.
okay, they get more family oriented in the later series.
Yeah.
The first one is like, you get like 3 to 5 families. Second one, no families. The third one, like 2
in drift.
in drift.
Not a lot of
There's definitely one.
Okay.
There's one at the very end.
Okay.
Says he was like family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
There's the one at the very end, and I think there might be one more.
Okay. then
Right. So I think there's like 2 in
Can we
drift.
talk about the loop that they threw where it was like the 7th one was actually during the 3rd one and just came around? I was like,
Yeah,
I was
that
not
was
prepared
weird.
for this.
Yeah.
This is actually really good.
I was,
And I did not
confused for a
expect
hot second.
something-
I was like, did I wait?
No.
Did I
No,
miss
you-
When it
one?
came back around, I was actually like, you know what? Fast Furious, good move.
No,
Good,
they
nice
should have
work.
let that guy be in more of the movie.
They
though.
should
Should
have.
have.
Yeah.
Huh?
Han.
No, I love Han, but
I loved Han.
no,
Oh, yeah.
the Southern kid.
Oh, him too.
Yeah.
But mostly Han.
Well-
I missed Han more, way more.
Yeah, but I mean,
It was a
now,
good movie.
but now they've got Jason Statham and
And The Rock.
Rock, even though he hates Vin Diesel.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
No, it's Tyrese.
I kind of hate them
Tyrese are the
both.
ones fighting.
No, he hates Vin Diesel.
He had problems with both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad. Is it? I mean,
I'm
okay
on
with
the
being
Vin
in a world
Diesel
with-
side solely
where they
because of
don't-
nerd connection. I got you, Vin.
Well, I guess we need another Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
So,
Family.
Family.
so the podcast is up.
Yeah. Podcast
If you'd
like to
is
join our
up.
Patreon family.
Take a drink.
I've had a long day today. This is what's gonna happen.
You also
guys.
get access to our Discord where we discuss in length, and probably will be tonight, the entire Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The entire au revoir.
Oh God, all the memes that are going to be coming from us.
Oh, man.
I'm not
Yeah.
ready for this.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I am not. My body's
They're the new
not.
Bond movies.
We can talk about this later. We need to focus.
Okay.
You say this.
I
You
said
say
this.
This is how we know it's getting off track when Eric brings it back
It's
around.
true.
Okay.
It's true. Well, guys, that's all I remember for announcements. Let's. Oh yeah. Rep your friends.
I know
Do
it's
it.
still not as new because it's 3 weeks ago, but
No.
still super awesome.
It is awesome.
The sweet new dice trays dice tray that I got from Haunted Mountain. They are amazing. Like this is like again, this doesn't look super awesome and fancy because we got it for free, but it is still so beautiful.
No, it looks
really
really
is.
good.
It looks really good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I know, I'm not
It
saying
has our
like,
logo in it.
no, because someone sent me a message saying, "Well, it looks so simple." I'm like, "It is, but it's still very well done,
Yeah.
very
It's
amazing
got
put
like
together."
it's got like cork around the inside of the
Mhm.
tray to bounce the dice off of, which
Yeah.
is really cool on the bottom, so it won't
Yeah,
scratch your
and-
table. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, like,
extremely well
It's
made.
extremely well made, and especially for one they just gave us for free.
Mhm.
And like, if you look at their Twitter, their Instagram, like they got some, like I said last week, some really cool ones, which we have dubbed, and they approved of this. They loved this when Sean said it. They're not dice trays; they are dice armoires.
Yes.
Because hot damn, like it's like a whole thing where just imagine two of these and it opens up and this has like a lid right here to store your dice, and then there's like latches to lock it closed, and then there's like a tower here you could drop it, and inside it has like a zigzag thing so like it'll roll the dice for you as it comes out,
Yeah.
and has chains to hold it up. Yeah, exactly.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up now?
Yeah, please don't speak to me for a moment.
That's
And it has,
good.
like-
I want that.
And it has like
Yeah.
chains so
Yeah.
that way when you're playing with it, it stays open.
Let's be clear. What you have here
Is
is beautiful. He's only calling it simple by comparison
Mhm, yes,
To
that's better wording.
to like the full. Oh, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, I showed him already.
he's showed me.
There's- they
It's
do carving on
edged around the
side.
side.
Crystal Lake one is my absolute favorite one of theirs.
They're
Because
really
I'm a
cool.
diehard fan, and it was like so perfectly to each side of it was a different thing. See, like we had a lake one. They had Jason over here. They had like Machete, and then they had like Friday the 13th. It was
Oh my God,
beautiful,
amazing.
and I wanted it, but I'm Poe.
Yeah, same.
So
Yeah.
Patreons, if you want to contribute to my GoFundMe that you can start yourself for my dice armoire, please do the thing. Don't
Oh.
actually do it. I'll find a way eventually. But if you do, I won't stop you.
All right.
And one last announcement. What's happening tomorrow?
That's right. Tomorrow we have a very
sexy
special one shot. We are going to Pompeii.
Yeah.
Ooh, so
You
exciting.
asked. So
We did.
We're bringing you to
So
the
we're
mountain.
we're, we're
Wait, did
doing
they
it.
really? For the
Yeah.
people? Uh-huh.
People suggested it last time we did the historical one.
Yeah, they wanted Pompeii.
They wanted Pompeii, so we're gonna do some Pompeii.
Strap on your sandals and start running for your lives, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Or,
The doctor better show up. I'm just saying.
or
Well done, and Noble will be there.
if you're the famous couple, cuddle with each other and then be preserved for all of eternity.
No, just because it's
Cuddle?
cuddle.
They were cuddling. There's like a famous one where it's like two
Oh,
people
yeah,
protecting each
No,
other.
they died of like asphyxiation. That's not cuddling. That's
Them huddling together for death.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
but
gotta
still
hold on
so
to each other.
beautiful and poetic.
Yeah, we'll be focusing on those aspects of Pompeii tomorrow.
Bring back hug people.
Hug people.
Family. Your family. Okay.
I didn't choose the hug life. The hug life chose me.
Now we're back to this.
That's
Uh,
Bailey.
Uh,
And now
And
travel.
now for something completely different.
Let's
Our next
let's
conversation.
let's do some lamplighters, huh?
Yay!
What's that? Is that what we're here for?
That is what we're
Oh
here
my
for.
gosh.
You say this.
Lamplighters.
Haunted.
Oh, Haunted Mountain.
Thank you.
Like,
Did you think she was?
I thought she was continuing off my sassiness. I thought she was continuing off my
Jesus
sarcasm,
Christ.
okay? Listen.
No.
We're good. Let's go. All right. Our adventure is set in 1888 in London, a very different world than the one that we know from the analytical indifference engines created in the 1830s have driven forward technology, engineering, and innovation by about 50 years. The necessity for high-minded inventors and innovators, has put a strain on the rigid class structure and gender roles of London. A sexual revolution is underway, as well as a new age of enlightenment. Our heroes are members of a secret society known as Lamplighters. They are tasked with keeping the weird, wicked, and wild things that stalk the shadows away from the light of civilization, and they serve as guardians for the ever-expanding British Empire. When last we left our heroes, they had been skirting around a number of wolf attacks for a extended period of time, and they had recently grown more frequent, tied some of them to the lunar cycles. They set up a stakeout, found a French woman that they had almost caught in a previous trap, but who had eluded them. I believe so.
It was the same one who had
It's
a
okay,
wolf
I
with two
killed
heads
her this
attack
time.
me.
I killed her.
I killed her.
I
She
feel
killed
a
her,
little
Dave.
better about it, but I'm still upset.
During the fight, one of the werewolves infected a lamplighter, the doctor, Reggie.
Ready.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy.
They took him to Adrian, a member of the Damned, an order of Vatican monster hunters and assassins, who attempted to cure him, but Reggie's willpower proved insufficient to overcome the beast. Not sure what to do with him, they said their goodbyes as Reggie set out to set a few personal affairs straight. I believe he was going to Scotland.
Ireland.
Ireland.
And the other one.
The other one. Not Wales.
Ireland.
Never going to Wales.
Never. You want to pull that accent out?
Never find your way back.
Nope. Choke on your
Just
spit
nobody
when you're
wants to do
speaking
the
Welsh.
accent.
They don't even
Particularly
know.
not.
I'm going to make a character specifically from Wales now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, you enjoy that
You
accent.
do that.
Oh no, wait, then I would have to do. Never mind.
I can't.
I was about
JK.
to say that doesn't mean
I
we have to
can't
do
do
the
a Welsh
accent. That
accent,
means
buddy.
you have to do the accent.
It turns into.
I
Like,
could barely do a
Scotch.
Midwest accent, and I'm from the Midwest.
That's
It's sad.
no, baby. It's just you talking.
So we so the Lamplighters lured her into a park, defeated her in some of her
We did.
kind of she lured you, you lured her. It was a game of wolf and
Potato,
cat.
potato.
Okay.
Yeah, go back an episode. I don't know. It happened. That's as far as I got.
I wouldn't probably. But
Yeah.
you're being very nice to us.
Yes. You're
You
giving us a lot of credit.
you guys found her room key and some identifying papers on her, and had planned the following day to check up on her locale. We'll say that it is a bit later in the day when you guys reconvene. What date are we up
August
to?
22nd.
August 22nd, 1888. You guys gather up in Vauxhall. Reggie is Vamust. Yeah. Is there anything you guys would like to do before setting out, starting up?
We're not running with the
We're not running the
There's a, oh, there was also some potential for, I guess, interrogating Wolf
Yeah.
person if you wanted to.
We still have him in the cell.
Yeah, he's still there.
We can probably get information from him.
Can we?
Maybe. We can try.
I speak French.
I
I speak
French.
I speak
Caitlin does.
sign language.
Sam doesn't speak French. Lola speaks
I
French.
speak a couple of things. I think between all of us, we've got something.
That's not my question. It's
At
whether
some
or not
point,
you
I'm
can
going to say it right now
understand
because I
us.
will forget to say it. I don't remember if I bought new thieves tools the last time I broke. Buy new thieves tools.
Okay, buy him up.
All right, that's fine. We can start by questioning them.
It is what you guys want to do, but you are in Vauxhall, so
I think that he may have useful
Discuss.
information if we can get it.
Only
If
one
you-
of
if
us
you
was
would
good
like
at
to.
talking to people.
You
I
think?
don't think it's that type
I'll
of
just ask
talking
him.
that he
Oh yes, I'll
needs.
just ask him very nicely.
Knowing you, it would work.
Well, what part of the moon is that going on?
Well, it's
full moon was
daytime.
last night.
It's also daytime.
It's daytime. I mean, they don't hibernate for a month.
No,
We can
but
wake him up.
So let's go wake him up then.
most werewolves that I've had dealings with sleep
You've
in the
had
day.
dealings with werewolves and you didn't bother to tell us before now.
I didn't know we were dealing with werewolves.
That seems like it would fall under something you should disclose at some
Well, I
point.
didn't actually deal with them. I should say I studied them.
This is a later conversation. I don't think I've had not nearly enough to drink to deal with whatever that is. Let's wake him up. That sounds wonderful to me.
Can I do it?
Most werewolves sleep in
No.
the day and they live at night. That's just like we live in the day and sleep at night. That's how things work. What accent is this? I'm sorry, guys.
Right, so we're going to go back to the Broken Not Real Cathedral.
Under construction cathedral.
Right, that's what he says. And
The Broken Not Real Cathedral.
Because you can still get into it.
yeah, and
Right.
we're going to go wake up the werewolf. Which is
Oh.
not a euphemism, I'm being told.
He's a no. He's not here. You didn't bring him here. No, I guess
No,
he's supposed to shoot
No,
him
I
here.
didn't
No,
bring
he's
him
with-
here. He's with
We left with
Adrian.
Adrian.
He's in a cage.
Yes.
It's what Adrian. Is Adrian the one that does the soul thing?
Do you know that?
You
Do they
know
that?
Ah,
Mm.
I don't think you do.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
we didn't talk about it.
No.
No.
Okay, we wouldn't talk about
But
it.
yes.
He's the
He's the
the pale
pale
one.
The pale one. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I get them confused. Him and Eustace.
How could you possibly get them
Because I've never spent
confused?
much time with them.
Right.
Eustace is sexy. Adrian is frog.
Oh, he's not.
He's not frog.
He's sexy.
Yeah.
In your way.
In pale vampire way.
Yes.
So that wouldn't be something that you had mentioned to your other lamplighter friends?
That he eats vampires?
No. Well,
Nah.
no.
Nah, fam.
She wants Lola to come out of her room. Never.
I mean, to be fair, I'm
Oh, were you
super-
the only one that found out?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
oh.
super chatty with
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was,
about
and it wasn't
everything.
even like she found out. It was like an insight check, like a
Gotcha,
history
gotcha,
check or
gotcha.
something.
No, that was he threatened me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
like,
thought it
what
was
the hell?
you figured it out.
That was cool. How'd you do that?
That was amazing.
No, and then because then I offered him some of mine, and he was like, "Nah, it's just your soul." Thanks.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah. No.
also,
I thought,
I will absolutely kill you if I take any of that.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought he. You guys had a conversation and somehow came out. I didn't realize
No,
that
yeah.
it was like a thing.
No,
That
yeah,
was just
but
you guys.
no.
I thought it was like when everyone is at the party.
Hi, my name's Adrian. I eat vampire souls.
Hi, Adrian.
I haven't had vampire soul in 3 months.
So
Who are they eating? That's a question. That's a later question.
That's a later
Make a
question.
list.
we have lots of later questions.
Ask him who he's eating. You ask her how she knows werewolves.
I mean, Effie does always have a notebook for some reason because every time we need one, I
Because
just
you know
have
that
it.
we need one always to pretend.
I have a satchel bag that has every small thing we could possibly need in it. I am
Alright.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
So what happened to the ledger? Sorry.
Oh,
I've been
Arthur's got someone
Benny.
working on it.
Benny?
Benny.
Benny, his
Twitchy
friend
Benny.
Benny,
And
is
the
working on it.
Jets?
No.
That's a bit.
Little
He's
buddy
had it
Benny.
for like 2 whole days.
All right, because it needs to be translated. Is that what?
Yes,
Mhm.
it has to be
It-
deciphered.
Yeah, it is. It is in a cipher.
Yeah, he quite literally gave it to them on August 20th, so it has been 2 days.
Why aren't they done yet?
They're working as fast as they can. They're very bad.
Okay, so to the not church.
Yes,
All right.
The Broken Not Real Cathedral.
yes.
All right. Who is? How are you guys getting there?
I can drive.
What is it?
I mean,
Cool.
all of
What
us can
car?
drive,
Thomas
pretty much.
lost mine.
Don't you have another one?
That's Thomas's car. He's not here. He might be at work. I'd probably take it. Honestly.
The Kensington Mobile.
Yes.
Did Verity not leave her car here? Did she bring it?
I don't know where she put it, and I mean, I saw her
Oh,
last
shit, do we
week.
seriously not have a car?
I saw her last week.
Oh,
Hold on.
We have the Kensington.
Allison,
Okay.
did you tell me where your car was?
We're poor. One says the Kensington, we believe. Yes.
I know where he parks it.
I'm sure you do.
I'm not upset about that one. I don't think I can be.
It's not wrong. That's why you can't.
I can't be upset about
Wait,
it.
how did you see Verity was you last week?
I went to Constantinople.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been busy.
Oh yes, the
You have a week of downtime.
Yes, she does.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot we skipped a week.
We did.
I was in Constantinople.
Yeah. Yeah.
The travel there and back, you're only there for a day.
No, it's 18 hours. We looked it up.
Oh, cool.
Trains back then were very unsafe.
The fastest train of we did like a 1929 train
we sped it up a
because
little
of
bit.
the well, I'm like, oh, 50 years,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, steampunk, that should work out. We looked it up. It was like 120 miles an hour or something. It was like the record
That's
train.
what I'm saying. Yeah, it took me like a day and a half to get like Portugal.
Because I originally, when I told him I wanted to go there as downtime, I was like, yeah, today it's like 30 hours to get from London to Istanbul on train.
Right.
So like it was back then, so I doubled it in my estimations. He was like, well, trains were less safe back then, so let's look it up and do some math.
Yeah.
18 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And
It has
like
a
so like
5 mile
She
stopping
spent,
time.
I spent 4 fucking days in Constantinople, man.
it was, so we were like, yeah, steampunk. So we'll move up the year. It was 120 miles. I was like, let's taper that back to 100. Let's go down to 100 miles
Even
an hour.
100, it's 186 miles there.
So
So-
18 hours, 19
something like
hours.
that.
Yeah. And it was
Yeah,
just,
'cause you're small.
Or like
Yeah.
1800 miles. So
yeah.
Also, you're going
By
diagonally
100.
from
Yep.
London to.
Yeah.
oh, I looked up like the train route distance.
I think it was actually the Orient Express.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It is the Orient Express
Oh, yeah.
goes there.
Oh, bro.
I asked if there was a murder, and he said, "Is everyone else coming with you?" And I said, "No."
Then
Then
no.
God damn it.
I wanted it to myself, and I did not get it.
Oh my god.
This is what you're in for tonight. Just strap in, all right?
It's been a weird day for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
it has been. Where I'm not fighting it. We're just gonna ride this rapid.
Yeah.
Great.
Ride the
Would you say you would ride or die?
No, fam.
No, family. No, ma'am. All right. So for my week, I am poor. I am gonna work.
I'm poor.
I am poor. Are we poor? I don't know about you, but I am.
Do I know where Thomas parks his fucking car?
Sure.
He lost mine. I'm gonna take his car then.
And you're gonna let me drive
Lose
it.
it sounds
No, I'm gonna let Lola drive it.
You have proficiency?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
We all do.
Oh.
I don't. I can do it for 7 minutes.
Well, the 3 of us do.
You get the car, but you don't have proficiency in driving it. You've said that before. As I said the sentence,
Yes.
I realized, Courtney's spoken those words to me.
I said yes. The base doesn't give me proficiency in driving, but I receive one as starting equipment.
Because
Oh, also, I'm
Fates-
proficient in air vehicles, so
Yeah, we all are.
I'm not.
I'm not. I can be for 7
Yeah,
minutes.
all ground vehicles and aircraft.
but so I can
Because-
drive the dirigible.
Yeah.
Is what I'm taking from that.
Yeah. Because military. I mean, theoretically, we're all military. So.
Oh, we have some plans for you in the dirigible, by the way, if we needed.
What?
Having her up above in a sniper's nest, whatever
Oh
we
yeah,
need.
we got you. We have a flying nest for you.
Since I was there, we got the dirigible.
Yes, and now it can be your flying nest.
No.
Okay, then don't ever complain about not finding somewhere to perch ever again.
Again, helium, firing a gun.
It's a good idea.
We don't know it back then. That we're about to go.
What's my
on.
wisdom? It's
I
10.
feel like we
I'm
knew.
sure some tests were done.
Feels
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Babbage machine.
It
was
is safe,
talked about
clean
something.
helium. What about this? Don't you understand? Somebody. No? Core concept. Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
thank you. Sorry, I missed the beginning of it.
If it's not
Tired.
Mallory's line, I don't know it.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Something
So
snarky
fair.
about
Or Danger
changes
Zone.
in a martini.
Danger zone?
Okay.
So, week of downtime, I'm gonna work. What do I have to do?
What work are you doing?
My job.
What's your job?
Sniping?
Working for the military?
Oh.
Okay. Give me
Are you still active?
That was, did you not read what? Oh, it's fine. Read Thomas is in my story.
That was
I
so
didn't
long
realize-
ago.
It was.
I didn't realize you were still active. Shouldn't you be checking in with someone more often?
If you read Thomas is in my story, it explains all of
How are
it.
we gonna find that? On the Discord.
If you're
Yeah.
a patron.
or subscriber.
Or subscriber. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a. What sort of check would you like to make? What do you think would be your
What
job
did we last
Should like to make a
do?
dexterity check.
inclusive?
What did we last do? We last did a frog.
It's time for some paperwork, my friend.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me see. You did the frog last, and then before then was for you. When we fought the fucking
The other werewolves?
no, it was the fucking Jabberwocky.
Oh.
In
We
Chinatown.
got some explaining to do.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, it was the
we're gonna
Jabberwocky.
research that with the military, and we're gonna see if
Re-
they know.
Research costs you money.
I think she's
So just
I don't
to
mean research like actually finding information. I
He's
mean,
like, hey, maybe you should look into this.
yeah, like explaining,
Telling
like,
other
hey,
people to research.
give me a
Also,
persuasion check.
telling them about the frog and that we found the frog and who the people were, because we're still looking into who blew up the giant dirigible, right? Or
Mhm.
the giant airplane.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing that they're doing.
Okay.
I thought we
The
knew.
airship.
That didn't work.
We just have.
We had a hunch.
Oh, okay.
You
More of a
got
hunch.
yeah. You guys have a hunch. What'd you roll?
A 5.
That's good.
Good. That pays for your week
Cool.
of living expense.
Fun.
You don't have to
You don't.
busk for your dinner.
We
Yeah.
don't have to
You
put on that red light.
you
Dun, dun, dun.
sure 5 pounds maybe. Yeah. No.
No.
Like
I'll make nothing.
yeah.
It's fine.
That's yeah.
It's fine.
Sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
Um.
I rolled a 3. It's
You
cool.
you did.
Yeah, I went to Constantinople for a week to see
Oh,
Verity.
fun. How is she?
She's doing lovely. I saw her act. And I saw Harrison. It was all very lovely.
Harrison. Oh, her other man.
Her-
Man,
her-
I don't know,
I think she only has the
I don't know
one.
why
She really does just have the one.
I don't know. I don't know. I said other.
No, it was lovely.
I was trying to say her other half, and then I realized that they're not really married, so that would work.
No, much to her dismay.
Right. Well, that's fun. So, do you know where her van is?
No, but I know what Thomas parked his car.
All
you go.
right. Sounds good.
You guys go and get the Kensington mobile.
We just need some way to drive to the cathedral. We're not gonna drive it into a frog.
Thomas wouldn't be mad at us if we did.
I know, because I'd buy him another fucking car, wouldn't I?
He's by himself in the car.
With what fucking money?
All of it.
Does it?
All of it.
Right. Isn't he the one that like keeps paying everybody everything?
Yes.
Right.
Thomas just doesn't know how to hold on to his own money.
Right. Because you can afford a car. Or an entire armory.
And to bribe half the lads in London.
I know how much money Thomas has. He can't afford a car. I know how much cars cost in this game. There's so much money.
She also could afford a tank, though.
I
We
could,
don't need a
and he
tank.
wouldn't let me have it.
We
No.
don't need a
have a
tank.
dirigible. That's pretty.
We don't need a tank.
in
Oh yeah. Why are we keeping it?
In
In one of the
Vauxhall?
safe houses?
There is a you guys have set up a hangar through a dummy corporation outside of London.
Which we totally knew that and didn't just come up with that on the fly.
I
We
said that
talked
last
about
week.
it
Yeah.
before.
No, we did tell me not.
Yep.
So
That's the dump of this game.
Yep.
Like, oh, we have a place? Yeah, you have a place to park your dirigible.
Cool.
Oh, okay, great.
let's go to the cathedral.
To the cathedral you guys go. Yep, you arrive about midday. It is uncomfortable. No, I know. You do drive very well. Well done. Yeah, you guys arrive. Adrian is there. Eustace is sleeping. Josephine is out. What would you guys?
Eustace is sleeping it off.
Eustace is sleeping.
Are we inside?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Hello. Good afternoon. We see the wolf, please.
Right this way. Leads you back to where the cage has been set up. You guys see kind of a ragged man. Even last night, he was more. He had more mass to him, even in his human form. In the light of day, he doesn't seem very threatening or imposing. Definitely doesn't seem dangerous. Kind of looks kind of looks just like a what's the right way to put it? A sad sort of middle-aged dock worker. No, he's a little more bald than mange. He's a little unkempt for sure, but he just kind of. He has ripped pants that he is. Yeah, it's the only thing he's got for like warmth in there. So he's kind of huddling himself in there, although it is, steel cage, silver cage, cold. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Lucy?
Mm-hmm. So good morning, sir.
Myself before I left.
Did you do your rolls?
Roll your disguise check.
You also do your special roll. Your
Oh, God fucking bless all of you.
Roll
Before
your
you roll
dice.
anything else.
Roll your dice.
This is my compelling directive. 14. That's for later. This is my disguise. It's still okay.
It's not one. It's 1,000.
It's, hold on.
The 2. It's a 25.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary, is what it is.
it's a
It's unnecessary.
15.
Okay.
What?
15.
What you rolled a 2, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
No, you did.
It's
Wait, you rolled a 1 and a 2?
She rolled 2 twos.
I rolled 2 twos. On advantage, with advantage.
Yeah, we're rolling so well, guys.
I'm
God.
killing
Okay,
it
so we're
already.
just gonna talk at people tonight, okay?
Yeah, because that. Yeah.
Because if I roll a natural 2 and I'm persuading someone, it's still an 18.
So we're just gonna.
Look at me. He's like, fuck this.
It's the only thing I can do. I can't fight for shit. So what do we?
Well, then perhaps you should take this. 'Cause...
What do we need to learn?
This is a side
Good
conversation.
morning.
Yes, hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Robert?
Robert.
Robert?
You're Welsh.
Sure.
Raw.
Put it down. Put it down now.
Did you do it? Wait, you
It's a Welsh
did?
werewolf. Put it down.
I'm not gonna tell us anything. We don't understand it.
This is worse than we thought.
Oh my god. It's a quality of life issue at this point. Put it down. My apologies.
And to any of our Welsh fans watching, we
Yeah. But how are you feeling?
Cold?
Do you know why you're here right now?
I think so.
Do you remember anything from last night?
Not the finer points.
What do you remember?
I was with the boys and
The lads.
the lads, right? And we were at the lodge, and we were passing the drink, and moon came up. We tied one on, and here I am.
And where's the lodge?
Make a persuasion check. Got
Right.
drunk.
drunk.
Oh, okay, cool. Honestly, I don't know that.
Persuasion, you said? 4.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I find like a blanket or something going around?
Yeah, sure.
I want to just shove it through the bar.
What's not
Okay. Yeah, he's very cautious. Kind of waits for it to come, and once it's through the bars, he'll grab it and kind of wrap himself up. Oh, thank you. That's mighty kind.
She's very kind.
Oh,
where's the lodge?
Are you sure you wouldn't like to tell us?
no, I'm pretty sure because I don't think I'm making it out of this cage, and I'm pretty sure. Before I
That's
go,
entirely on you. We're civilized people here.
yeah, sure. No, the cage says real
How
civilized.
did you think you got
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody put me in it.
Why would they do that?
Well,
Do you think that maybe you were doing something worth being put in a cage for?
seems like a matter of perspective.
Why do you think someone put you in a cage?
You were a bad dog. A very bad dog.
Is there a newspaper in here I can just roll up?
if you want to, sure.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please.
Smack him on the nose.
Look, I get what you're after. I'm just,
You know, because I don't know about after. What's my after?
well, if you don't know, I don't want to tell you.
No, you're being so tricky, aren't you?
Am I? Oh, man. I went into the wrong job line. Yeah, it was, oh.
I'm spending time with the girl from Wonderland, son. Don't fuck with us.
Are you telling me that you don't know why you would be out with your lads for lunch and then end up in a silver thing?
No, it's not what I'm telling you.
What is it that you are telling us?
Actively nothing. That's my point.
Why?
Because you put me in a cage.
For everyone's safety and protection.
Well, didn't feel very safe to me
Why not?
because I'm in a cage.
Keep you from harming someone, keeping people from harming you.
No, but I prefer to be free.
I'm sure you would, sir, but I'm afraid that last night you or one of your lads hurt a very dear friend of ours very badly, and while she is very kind, I'm afraid not all of us are.
Well, listen, I'm just exercising a little bit of my own freedom.
Question, real quick.
Yeah.
Didn't we befriend someone who
Jean?
Jean, not
Jean?
Jean, but yes.
He
Jean.
wasn't actually, he never actually
Became
joined.
one.
We caught him on his initiation night.
Okay, I was like, why
Yeah,
we-
they never actually
I was
bit
just
him.
like, wait, I was just saying, do we have someone who would actually help
We
us?
saved him
Oh,
from
okay.
being bitten. Saved.
We gave him a new lease on life.
Saved.
He's actually like loves us now because
We
of
gave him
you,
wine.
and you're convincing.
No,
right?
because of Thomas.
Thomas.
Gave him one.
Tom-
He loves us now.
yeah.
He
We
was
gave him
French
wine.
and you gave him wine.
We gave him wine,
that's
and
it,
now
yeah.
he loves us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all.
So you do alcohol.
Semi-decent wine in London, which I don't know where they found. But it's fine.
It's fine.
Apparently, it came from the girl that I was flirting with last night because she's in charge of all the wine in London or some shit.
All
like-
right, the girl, the woman. What's her name?
Didn't we find her passport?
We found a passport. We found travel papers.
You did. Did I give you a name
No.
last
No,
week?
no,
Because
I
I-
wrote down everything now, and no.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have that passport.
All right. Yes. Passport. Name.
French lady.
French lady.
Where's that? Yes,
Does Xanathars have a French
It has
lady
French.
section?
it does. It does have a French lady section.
French lady.
It has like all of like the fantasy races, and it just has
Every,
Now,
every,
could you
every,
draw-
every
Yeah.
possible language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, could you draw her?
Female.
Like one of
Like
the
one of your
French
French
girls?
girls? Oh, yeah.
Uh, mm, yeah,
It is.
Colette.
Colette, there you go.
Oh,
Classic.
Fifi,
Yeah.
Gigi, Colette, Susan, because that's
All right, she's a werewolf.
Oh.
because that is wrong.
So Colette.
Colette.
But sure, there could be werewolves. Colette. You know Colette. I'm gonna be a good cop.
Sure. I mean, you're doing that already. A little bit.
All right, I'm gonna burn a hit die, and he gets to roll a charisma save.
Charisma save. 17.
I burned a hit die,
It
so
adds 5 to your DC.
math. 1 second.
Yep.
Colette was
Go
the
for it.
Alpha, right? guys?
Math it up.
Yes.
She was the woman. She was the
She's
alpha from the fight.
Okay, the one that you had the
Well-
hotel information for,
Yeah, she's not the alpha. She was just
a female.
there. We didn't really.
She wasn't a werewolf.
Yes.
Oh, she was. Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily.
Your
call her
DC is
alpha.
17 with the +5.
You said rolled an 18.
17.
Okay, me too.
Yep.
That's okay.
Because mine's 21 with the 5 and my charisma is.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check. Hold on 1 second.
I was about to say, what's yours? I'm gonna subtract like 3.
My save with the hit die is 21.
Okay, so
My charisma is usually +5.
oh, so mine is 18 then.
Okay.
Because I've got 3 less of a modifier than you.
10-4.
Okay.
So he
Great.
is charmed by me.
Okay.
So is he sitting down?
He is.
I'm just gonna get down on his level on the other side, like
Mhm.
I'm just gonna, straight up crisscross applesauce on the floor. It's like, we don't want you to be in this cage.
No, I don't want to be in the cage either.
Of course
What
not.
I'm saying.
It's fine.
Okay.
But a little information would go a long way with helping us. Could you do that for me?
Yes.
Just answer a few questions. No harm's gonna come to you.
Okay. That sounds nice.
What's the name of the sludge?
Let's start with name. Isn't it called the lodge? Not necessarily.
No.
Oh.
It's like when you say like, oh, I'm going to the club. But it's not
Oh, okay,
called the
gotcha.
club.
There's a place called the Lodge here.
Yeah. There. It is called the Huntsman.
That's pretty apt, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
Clever. Is it in London?
Mm-hmm.
Good. What about where?
He directs you south side, southeast London,
Okay.
right on sort of the edge of town.
So you knew what you were getting into with all of this, the rules and the outdoors.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Colette?
Met her. He met her when he went to the lodge. Colette didn't recruit him. You get a feeling that he went there independent of
Okay.
Colette.
Now, is everybody who goes there, do they get initiated?
The right ones do.
Right. So you're one of the right ones. Good.
Mm-hmm.
What made you stand out?
Creepy.
I don't like that at all.
He was chosen because he is very loyal.
Oh, that's a good trait.
Mm-hmm.
If I had trusted that he didn't bite me.
He's charmed by you.
Yeah.
Who is Colette?
What do you know about Colette? Are there others like her?
Colette came with James
Okay.
from Paris.
Ooh, are there lots of people like them in Paris?
He's not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. James is from America.
How'd you know what part? I'm from America.
He's from somewhere in the West.
That's exciting. I've never been out west.
Yeah, somewhere in a big open. Is it not the plains?
The prairie.
No, near the canyons in the desert in the southwest, like Arizona, and I think that's northwest.
New Mexico, Nevada, Texas.
The basically describes like the Arizona territories.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, I think it's
Just from Arizona. Kill him.
Arizona, New Mexico.
gotcha.
Isn't that where what's his name is from?
Yes.
No. Well, yes, but
Yes.
also the dude from
Pete?
Pete.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When is he supposed to get here? I wrote it down. Hold on.
Yeah.
He should.
I don't
I
know.
missed all the Friday, both the Friday the 13th
I think it's just
ones, and
before
it
the
makes
end of the
me
year. Pete
angry.
should be here.
He should be.
I think. Let me double check. Because I wrote down Pete should be in town before the end of the year. That's all that we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had things to settle with his grandma.
He did.
And his puppy.
And his puppy.
His puppy who is now a werewolf terrorizing London.
Correct.
No, not
So
Duke.
long as we understand.
That it would be
It's
Duchess.
Duchess.
Yeah, Duke gets born later.
Oh,
Wait, what?
these are real people.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
from the Arkham.
yeah, they're from the Arkham games.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
what? Okay. Who's James?
No,
We don't know.
Oh,
We
because
know
he mentioned
James.
James. So
we just met him.
Okay,
we
cool.
just met him today.
Okay, cool.
Do you know anything about James?
I was like, who's James?
This is motherfucker from Arizona.
He doesn't know a lot. What he describes is, and you are, while he's charmed, you Well, since you have some experience charming people, there's a sort of haze that happens,
Yeah.
and you kind of run into parts of his story, parts of his life and existence that bump up into other like another charmed effect.
Gotcha.
And-
So someone else has messed with this head before.
Yeah. And you get the feeling that it is part of the werewolf. Make a nature check, or I'll take a nature check from everybody.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Mod 20.
I got a 6, so I'm really glad you have people.
Yeah, I got a 5, so yes. Good.
Yeah,
Good, good.
that's a fat 6.
Two 20s, natural and modified.
Okay. You get a feeling that it's similar to the hierarchy of like a wolf pack.
So you may
there-
be like charmed by
yeah, that there.
He can't say because the alphas told him not to.
Yeah, or not necessarily as told him not. Like he just there's an allegiance there that goes beyond, that goes beyond just a like familial bond.
Sure.
There is just sort of a mind warping effect that prevents him from saying certain things.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in most of Breaking Dawn in the book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I running?
Maybe.
No.
Don't put that on you.
Don't put that evil on you.
Don't put that on you.
You're the scary doll Renesmee.
You're
the
unholy.
CGI Renesmee that they tried at first.
I'm joking because of baby vampire who just charmed a werewolf.
Right,
You are.
but
Oh,
I'm gonna
gross.
tell you that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So was Colette your alpha? That's the word, right?
no, but Colette was one of James's favorites.
Bottom.
I was right.
Yeah.
She's the alpha and she's the bottom.
Oh my God, we
Yes.
found it.
We found the
Turn out to be wolves.
You did find the bottom bitch. Yes.
Oh,
So is it James then?
I'm not okay with this.
Yes. He can never really outright say it, but you do.
You look up to James.
Yeah,
a lot.
You get the feeling that James, as he sort of goes through it, James showed up about a year or so ago,
Okay.
and he was already a member at the lodge. And then he was already a member at the lodge, and James started picking some of them, and then lodge members started dying off. And then at some point, they needed to start recruiting new people.
So James kind of worked his way up to the.
James just took over.
It wasn't
Gotcha.
always a wolf.
It was
lodge.
not always a wolf
And when
lodge.
James showed up, it was.
It became one.
So he didn't
There we
defeat
go.
another alpha. He made pack.
He always.
Yeah, he seems to have come from America.
Do you have any
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a werewolf in London.
There is.
God, I'm mad about it.
He started in Paris. I did
but
it.
now he's an
Did it
American
right.
Werewolf.
He was an
I
American
did it-
Paris.
I
now he's
did
an
it
American
backwards.
werewolf in
He started at the bottom bitch, now I hear.
No, he's still
He's
the
still
bottom
the
bitch.
bottom bitch.
Oh well, I killed the bottom bitch.
She can no guys. She can no longer fulfill his duties if he's unable to.
Oh no. Drats.
What is that?
What will the 11th Circuit say about this?
Shit, they're probably just scrambling right now.
Wait, what just happened?
We will
You all
explain it
missed
to you
so
later.
much.
You didn't
So
miss
confused,
it. You really
man.
didn't miss it. You just weren't here for it.
Yeah, just so confused. It's fine.
You know where James might be now, or would he just be at the lodge?
The lodge meets on the weekends usually, but they have special nights for the full moon nights.
Of course. Now, is it just on the proper full moon, or is it the day before and after?
Before and after.
I think it's supposed to be tonight. Yes, we should listen to them.
Are there other people,
And nothing
James,
they were
around?
coming.
You get the feeling from the descriptions there are other werewolves around, but he seems to be the only alpha.
There's not more than one pack in one.
From what this guy knows and from what you can glean
It's the
and
only pack he
get
knows
out
about,
of
at
him,
least.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So this isn't a turf war happening.
Yeah.
Small.
It's not
Small
Wolf West
favors.
Side Story.
I mean, Mesmer was making some wolf-like creatures, so they could have.
It's a Wednesday, by the way. Today.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
Just
the day
about to
after a full moon. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Perhaps we should send him back.
I'm a little worried about everyone else getting a warning.
Is
Which
Yes.
guy?
not
Reggie.
Eustace, the other guy.
Adrian.
Adrian. Is he here?
Yeah, Adrian is around.
Does he have any silver knives on him?
He might. I have my chains.
He let me see what he has. As a matter of fact, I do. Yes, I have a few silvered weapons. What are you looking for?
Might have a dagger.
Sure, not a problem. Anything else?
You don't have any bullets that are silver, do you?
I have a few.
I mean, I'd take a knife. I can use that.
I can't touch him, can I?
Silver you should be fine with.
No,
no.
that's actually why vampires can't see their reflections.
Yes.
Because all mirrors were backed in silver, and it's a pure metal. So
Also,
they
we
reflect
don't
those.
have souls.
Oh, I like it.
It is
Learn something new.
I did.
Yeah.
Excited.
because you have not fully committed. You don't have a silver vulnerability yet, do you? No. We've talked about giving it to you, but I don't.
No,
think
I'm just poisoning the sun right now.
You're poisoned in the sun. You can. It is uncomfortable.
I don't like it, but I can shove a couple of bullets into my gun.
Yeah, it
Not
just-
like the holy one.
Like they're super high.
Hot potato.
Yeah.
Adrian,
I don't need Verity to load
It-
my gun for me.
It's it singes, but it's like touching. It's not like grabbing a frying pan
It's like
that's too
touching
hot.
A hot cardboard when it's been sitting in the sun.
Yeah, a little more than that. Like it like
The stupid metal slides when you're a kid.
Oh, God.
yeah, like when
wearing
you
your short shorts.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no.
So it is touchable. Your instinct is immediately
Really
to
like to drop
let
it.
go. Yeah. So it's a little, it's like a very low will save
Yeah.
of just being like, or con save of just being like, I have to endure this.
To do the thing.
If it does not feel good,
Adrian.
you know. Yes.
What kind of gun you got silver bullets for?
Well, mostly small arms. I could get something up to a D8 in damage dice.
Cool.
Non-shotgun shell.
No, I was just thinking.
I
So
would
would they fit in my
appreciate
gun
some.
that you guys are looking at?
What is the gun rating? What is the damage die on it?
The one that I gave him, him and Eustace was just a 1d6.
Then yes, yeah. So they have bullets for guns that shoot a 1d4, 1d6, or a 1d8.
Oh, okay, I
I
got
would
it. Okay.
Does that make
love
sense?
78 bullets if that
Same
is
Okay.
possible.
Would it be okay if I borrowed my pistol real quick?
Of course.
But I don't know if you want them to be able to fit into snipers because sniper is a 1d8.
Sniper is a specialized 1d8. Roll a percentile for me.
001.
1%.
Oh,
That is a 1. That
Or
is
the top
that
That's
is
the
a-
opposite of what I rolled for disasters to the
yeah.
battle.
That is
I rolled
ostensibly
100.
the lowest number you can roll.
It is.
I rolled
Technically, she
A
made the number
4.
100.
You rolled a
Technically.
4?
I rolled a 4.
That's amazing.
I will say that they don't usually keep sniper bullets. That none of the trio are snipers.
Right.
Although Eustace will occasionally do that. So they have a single band of 4 silver bullets. For the D6s,
Mhm.
they have 12 bullets.
Okay.
For the D8s, they have 20.
Lovely.
So that is, yeah,
So 4.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 4 silver bullets.
Can I have a name?
Yes.
Oh yeah, may I have an idea?
Yes. Yes.
Like a 5e dagger.
Yep.
That's silver.
Yeah,
Cool.
1d4.
1d4 silver dagger.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna load up 6 of them into the revolver.
Could I?
Okay.
Could I pay you for these? I don't want to just take your belongings.
I would appreciate it greatly. I actually do have to keep books in a fund. If you guys look up the price of bullets,
It's
it
$1 for a
is.
box of 20 for D4s and D6s, and then $2 for a box of 20 for the higher ones.
I will say for these, a pound a bullet
Mhm.
feels more appropriate.
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it
How much
40
does
since
that-
I used for the D8s then.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Two. So we'll do 1 pound of bullet for the D4s, 2 pounds of bullet for the D6s, 3 pounds of bullet for the D8s. How's that?
Works for me.
I'm
Everyone-
glad you're on board. Thank you.
You want anything for the
dagger?
stabby?
For the dagger, what is the price of a dagger in 5e? It's cheap.
It's really cheap.
Let's call it just return my daggers.
Okay, sure.
Sweet.
Sure.
Um, if you lose my daggers, I would actually, yeah, sure. Then we can worry about paying for them. I'm really hoping you can get them back,
I would
though.
prefer to do that.
I would prefer it as well, really. But if it comes to it, well, I don't know, 20 pounds maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems
Would you mind?
bullets because I thought
I can do it in battle
would
if
be a
I
little
need
bit- Yeah,
to.
of course.
But
okay.
I give him
That's
30
fine.
just because.
Most generous of you. We will
Thank you.
consider it a donation to the church. Thank you.
You guys are figuring out.
There
this
you go.
pistol
There's
for me,
there's your
so-
tithe for the month, Jeremiah.
Well, they're also helping me figure out this pistol, so.
That's right.
So that's not your tithe for the month, Jeremiah. You still owe that.
So are we? Are we?
Yes,
Are we
'cause-
still with Adrian away from
God,
the
you're
wolf ish?
That's fine.
Away-ish.
Yeah, like
There, it's like a warehouse kind of. It is subterranean. It is a basement, and there is construction up above. When you guys come in during the day, there is a construction crew up there that is working. But in like the corner of the grounds, there is it looks like the foundation of like a mausoleum, sort of where that will be built there. But there's sort of a cellar door, and it leads down. And there is a large-ish warehouse sort of setup. They have cots, they have sort of shelving walls and things like that, and the cage is over in the corner. They also have tools and some vents for working on the Pope Mobile. So,
Love it.
Yep.
I think we should decide what to do on that.
I was going to say, getting away from him.
I have a die what to do, then we can let you
Oh. Do silver bullets do plus anything on?
No.
Okay.
They just-
do full damage.
they just
Right, resistance.
ignore their resistance.
Got it.
Actually, I will say double all the bullet numbers I gave you. The number of bullets that they have available.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank
Yay.
you. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy day. I'll go back through my.
Yeah, that's like one round for Lola.
I know it is. I also did some quick math.
No.
So, but yes, you do need to know. I would prefer it done by clip. So you need to be able to track how many are silver bullets and how many are regular bullets.
I was just gonna load each time.
That's well, you load each time. They have
It's more of a thing for like
cylinders
me.
and clips. So Yeah.
I can have 3 bullets in mine. I was just gonna reload each time. It's a bonus action.
We can either kill him now or we can kill him later.
I'd rather now.
Yeah,
I can make it painless.
please.
Why?
It helps us a bit.
tried knowing something today.
We don't have to relish it.
Sure. All right.
Yes,
Okay,
Will
Will
Smith.
Thank you all for knowing where I was going with that. Well,
Want to
Sorry.
touch 'em out?
Adrian, do you mind if we do this right here?
It is your city, and we have, as best we can, deferred to your judgment in all these matters. I would have put him down much quicker, but
This is where you sleep. Would you rather us run him up or something?
would you rather us not do it in the church? Would you rather us
What?
do it in broad daylight in the middle of London?
no, right here,
That's what you're all asking.
right here,
That's
in
not what I was asking. Not even slightly.
Silver Cage is fine. We appreciate the consideration, but these are matters with which we are well acquainted.
So do you want to touch 'em out?
No, God, no.
Then I go in.
It's a cage. You can shoot him from here, can't you?
Slice his throat
Well, that's what we're doing. Let me do it.
with your silvered talons.
Claw.
Right.
You need to get those like nail tips like Lady Gaga and AHS Hotel.
has.
Yeah, I was gonna grow them out, and then I broke my nail last night. So I had to-
Oh.
Boo.
No.
was the plan?
Oh no.
Fine. We need to get you like the Lady Gaga claws though. That would be fucking sick.
Fine,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I mean, if you think that you can.
I think she can.
No, I know she can physically hurt him. I'm
Well,
trying
in
to
that
say that
case,
she
I'm
is
just gonna-
effective.
Yes. She does a thing.
I think
Oh, okay.
perhaps you all should just go upstairs, and I'll meet you in a minute.
Sure.
I don't know. In that case, I'll just leave the gun with you since I don't really need it.
Well, you might need to later. We're
There would
going
be
to
other
meet
werewolves.
I still want to know
No,
what's going
you-
on with it.
You're fine. Take it.
You can bring it back when you bring back the knives.
Exactly.
Upstairs.
And I go upstairs.
And I stay on the stairs.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I would like to get in the cage
Okay.
and choke him out with my silver chain.
Okay. Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Painless.
That's not painless.
Y'all said painless. I didn't.
She did not.
I
Not
know
once
I
did
know
she
did.
say that.
I
21.
God
Okay.
damn.
Yeah, he struggles, and it is long. But he does. Yeah, you are successful.
Feral hatred of werewolves.
No, but she's going a little dark every time she levels, and they hurt Reggie,
They
Ah.
did.
and they've been killing people.
Yeah, they have.
And
Wait,
y'all,
they kill people?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
Like, they've
they're
been hurting people.
they're
This
most
is-
of the animals.
this is
Oh,
not
okay.
this is not an innocent creature. Fuck that
They
guy.
heard Reggie and we could fix him.
Yeah.
Lilo realizes it's the right thing. She just doesn't feel great because
And Quick would be humane, but this is not humane.
Yes, we girl.
Yeah.
Fuck Robert.
That's fine. I was just there in case anything went wrong.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm over.
Awesome.
Good.
I was Lucy. We both good.
Sweet.
It's all how they say Gucci.
Oh
Do
no.
they say that?
No. It's not.
No.
Now I feel
Oh,
bad.
now I need to put someone else down.
They say ham too. That doesn't make it okay.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a
What are you?
thing.
What are you?
That you have
Do
to
not like
that you don't get to blame on youths. You have to blame that on Jay-Z and Kanye.
Yeah.
Sure.
Legit. Work on it.
That's not a youth event. They're like,
Yes,
ooh,
ma'am.
can we?
Oh.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I just know that it was Jay-Z was like, I can make up slang. It's gonna be ham. I'm like,
Go
no,
ham.
that's
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
yeah. It was stop trying to make ham a thing, right?
And then it
That's
became a thing.
that, and because they were
And
trying to make
because
it a
of
thing.
us.
Yeah.
Because of people like us.
Yeah.
We're
Just
perfect.
like
No more.
Bay.
I'm bringing back Rad.
You know what Bay stands for?
Before anyone else.
For anyone else.
Bay's like old slang.
It is.
Oh,
but
it's
so is
old.
ham.
It's old
Fun
Ham
thing.
is super old.
Huh?
It's old thing.
I've been trying to
That's
suggest
why
an
I
award
hate it a
ceremony
lot.
for Volcano Bay, and I want to call it the Bayaways.
That's cute.
Boo.
I mean, that's what ham for ham was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's so nice in my old rock.
Jesus Christ.
I knit and I watch Murder She Wrote.
Don't lie, it's Golden
Good.
Girls.
You
You
could
could have
No,
picked,
it's-
any show, and honestly, I'm so glad that's the one you picked.
Yeah.
Watch Murder She Wrote.
Good.
Mhm.
Fall asleep to it every night.
Good.
So you have reached peak old lady
I
status.
have. So tell me when it's your birthday, kids, and I'll send you a $5 check in the mail. It's legit.
She'll
Yeah.
send you a birthday text message and sign it with her name. Sign it, Grandma.
My parents do that. It's not a grandparent thing. My parents.
Love Mom.
They're trying to
Love
tell you
Dad.
they want children now. They want their
No,
grandchildren.
No.
She has a niece.
I know,
It's just
they have
fine,
grandchildren.
There we go. That's why they're
So I
doing it.
guess that's why they are grandparents to
Yeah.
somebody. I suppose. That's weird.
They're just treating
I don't
everybody
like it.
equally.
I don't like it. I'm old.
Back on track.
So
Moving
I choked
on.
out the wolf.
You do.
You choke murdered the wolf.
Yes.
You choke him out.
I mean, yeah. Do we need to take care of him?
Adrian, do we need to, I don't know, bury him somewhere or?
Bad him. Or
We'll see to it.
What's the protocol?
I don't leave you with a dead
Holy
visitor. That's not very
fire.
polite.
Yeah, I mean, usually you do bury them. That
Right.
is,
They're not
Well, you're
rise.
on consecrated ground, so
yes. Yep.
think-
That,
Isn't? Do you have to be on consecrated ground to rise as a vampire, or do you not have to be on consecrated
not
ground?
consecrated.
Okay, cool.
That's why
Yeah.
I didn't bite him.
No,
No.
I know. I'm just thinking out loud. This is my
Oh, yeah,
adult
it had to be not consecrated ground.
Okay.
There's a reason I got.
In theory,
Put where I
you
was.
won't be able to go there soon, or I won't be able to.
Fair.
Oh no, Adrian!
You will be.
I will legit stand on the street and scream, Adrian!
God. God damn it.
And you know I'm a runner,
Mhm.
God damn it.
so I'll just jog around.
I hate it a lot.
We'll be wearing
And
sweatpants
I'm a
and a
boxer.
sweatshirt.
Stop.
You literally made Rocky. God damn it.
When the
I
face
hate
around,
all
she
this.
has a speech impediment.
Oh,
This was
man.
not the one I was going for, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna snuggle up to that bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
might as
oh
well.
God, you know what else I realized?
Hmm.
Vampires like prefer raw meat, like the kind you would punch in a freezer.
That's
Mhm.
true. We do go see the butcher a lot.
Yeah, I don't like the
Oh
Russians.
God!
We need to find some Russians.
Verity's related to a lot of them.
That's right. I will fight all of Verity's family.
She had a couple with her in Constantinople. They were very
And
nice.
that'll be the second one, I think. Is that the first one?
What?
Find the Russians.
Oh, it's
Fourth.
fourth.
Oh, it's the fourth one.
Dre was the fourth one, and Creed 2 coming out soon. Anyway, so excited for that.
I got really lost. I forgot Rocky had more than 3 films.
It has 5,
Yeah.
It never stops.
It never stops.
Six.
It just keeps going.
6 counting.
It
I
never
know,
stops. It just keeps going.
Counting
Like Fast and the
Balboa.
Furious.
Balboa, and then you got 7 and 8 counting Creed.
Creed
and
and
2.
Creed 2.
Bam. Bam.
God.
Ham
Cool.
for fam.
Werewolf's dead.
So instead of good cop, bad cop, it's good vamp, bad vamp.
Yep.
All right. So vamps.
That's what
dead.
you've done here.
Werewolf is dead.
Werewolf is dead.
So now we're going to the lodge.
Tonight?
Sure. Because it's. I just have the full moon, so
Yeah.
it's either this or the weekend.
As we're going
Yeah,
down.
that's fine. I meant like later this evening.
Right.
Oh, right. Not
So,
right now.
What is the plan? We're not. I don't suggest just kicking the door in and shooting.
No, of course not.
Perhaps we should try to talk to them for a moment and then shoot.
Well, he did say that not everyone who turns up at the lodge gets initiated, only the good ones.
Right.
Do we want to try
Which-
to go
which-
around and collect?
Yes.
Yes,
We can do
but
that to the meantime.
that does sort of make me think that perhaps other people might go to the lodge. Like maybe it's a front
Mm-hmm.
instead of like just strictly being werewolves. Maybe it's more than just them there,
There,
and then they recruit people from there, like how they did at the pub where we found Colette.
there you go. So
I'd like to go check out her things.
we go to her room,
To her.
see how much time we have, then we go to the lodge.
Yes.
Try
yes.
to talk to them. That doesn't work. Kill them all.
Yes.
Do you think the lodge is a posh place?
No, look at that man.
Right. So maybe you dressed out?
Dress medium.
I just saw a dress.
So I should
Shouldn't
get
say-
something less upscale.
You'll find.
Jeremiah,
You'll put
no
me
one has ever
down.
used that word to describe you.
I'm more just talking about Lola.
Not super
It's
fancy.
not super fancy. It's very memorable though, darling.
Fair.
In a nice way. You're lovely.
Do you own pants? I have pants. Would you like some of my pants?
Do they have pockets?
Is this how it worked? When you two met, was this the
No, it was on
conversation?
Glee. Weren't you at their wedding?
Do you have pants? Would you
But
like
seriously, it's
pants?
like I don't think
have
Lola
pants.
owns long pants.
You can force them.
Oh my god.
This is
Let's go
where
wear
you're
some-
traveling.
let's go wear some long pants.
So she'll just take out these
The
clothes.
send you-
weirdest shopping episode. We're just gonna go buy her some jeans,
Oh, okay.
get a pretzel,
I
and
need
then
some winter wear.
and then we're fine.
Mhm.
Go to Auntie
Because
Anne's.
I think she
Get
just switches
lemonade.
the skirts in winter. So, like
Yeah.
the long ones.
No, I'm like, I don't have winter wear.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I haven't spent a winter in London.
Oh, you'll learn very soon.
Oh, you will learn.
You will learn.
I don't have a jacket.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
You probably needed a jacket back in April when we started.
Probably.
Yeah.
Rain jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a chill place.
I don't know,
I
man.
was chilly.
You were chilly.
But you
Yeah.
also have no blood circulation, so.
I did when I was there.
Aren't you always cold?
I don't feel anything.
No, you don't.
The cold never bothered you anyway.
Nope, dead inside and out.
And what about Lucy?
Finally, a character that matches my life.
I've been waiting forever for this. All right.
Just like
Yeah,
to
I can
punch
get-
things and I feel
I can
nothing.
get
So,
get Lola's
Goddamn.
pants.
right.
We'll go check out the hotel.
Can we go
first.
around?
Yeah.
First, please.
Maybe
Five
she has
real creamy.
pants.
Maybe she does.
What? Colette is French. That is the kind of.
Thing a French woman would do.
Yes,
is
it
wear
is.
wear pants.
Do wear trousers.
Oh yeah, we need to specify.
The
trousers, not
modern
pants.
woman.
Right.
They were pretty big into feminism at some point.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never really been there.
Where?
France?
France.
I haven't either.
I haven't either.
I speak French.
That's not true. I just lied to you. It's fine.
Did you say all of this out loud? She's like, I've never been there. That's fine. I just lied to you. I'm just
I was
kidding.
going to say, not only did she lie to you, she admitted it and then was like, I don't care anyway. I'm fine with it.
I'm lying to your fucking face.
That's the point. That she
All right.
finished.
Are we going pants shopping? Or are we going to Colette's?
Let's go to
Colette's we go. That's okay. I don't.
As much as I love the idea of finding the 1880s Old Navy.
But you actually have to find a specialty store for women's pants.
Oh yeah.
What
Can
about
we
Yeah.
just make them for us at the Queen's?
They can, but they're not gonna like whip stitch you a pair of pants real quick. Like
I
it,
need to talk to them about getting those in stock. I wear a lot.
so that's fine. You can, but it's not like they don't have like they're not the jean barn. They don't have
I would
know
be happy to
Is that
take
a
an
real
order
place?
for pants.
I don't know, but I want
as
I mean, the boom is real.
that,
What?
That,
The
the
boot
boot barn.
barn.
That's thematically appropriate.
the boot
I
barn.
would shop the hell out of the jean barn though.
Oh, I thought the boot barn is just filled with trunks.
Boot barn? No, not here. Like the never mind.
Because boots are
Yes.
Trunks, I know.
Car parts.
We're gonna, we're gonna not break and enter, just enter. We have the key.
You have the
It's not
key.
breaking if I have a key.
Do
That's
you know
true.
what hotel is?
Yes. She is staying in the one of the slightly more upscale areas, middle class areas, north of the Thames, but still to the east. Not near the river, where more of the dock work would be, a little bit inland. So easy enough to find. You it takes you guys a few minutes. You search around. You go inside. Do you want to talk to anybody in the lobby first, or do you just want to go straight to the room?
Not particularly. Unless we're like, oh, hello, how are you this day? You know.
Was Colette memorable?
I'll ask the front desk.
If they've seen anything
Yeah, or
strange.
if there anything about
I'd like to go up as if I'm staying in this hotel, so I don't
Absolutely,
get questioned
yeah,
about going. I'll
Yeah, go
do
for it.
that
You want me to go
Okay.
with you?
if you'd like to. Yes.
I'll go with Effie.
Great. You two head upstairs.
And I'll be like, hello, have you seen this woman? We're just gonna go up into your room now. Goodbye.
No, yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's fine.
Yeah,
go for it.
Great. You guys get to the door. Let's start over here as you stop over. Where are you going?
I would. Well, they're already going, so I'll just stay with these two.
You're gonna stay with these two. Yeah, I mean, you can go in either direction. It's just I
Yeah,
need
you
to
can
know
go
where.
up with them.
Okay.
If you want to.
I wanna go up. but I
You
don't
want to
know
go
if
up?
I-
That's fine. So you stop there at the front desk. There is a
Ding ding ding.
there's an older woman that sort of runs the place. It is like a yeah, you'll get this. Actually, Jeremiah, when you start trying to go upstairs, the woman is like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't. We don't have gents up in the room in the private rooms. Yeah, it's like a lady's house.
We go upstairs.
It's worse for you.
You do.
awkward for me.
So yeah, it is strictly women only.
Discrimination.
That was a historical thing. There'd be ladies in there.
I know, but discrimination is
Safety at its finest.
I was about to say, it was make sure you don't get raped.
literally a cop.
They
It
don't
doesn't
know that.
matter.
Okay, so that literally means nothing.
Yeah. You ask her about what do you guys ask her?
French woman?
Yes, we've had a few of them actually.
Oh,
So we've had this lady's passport, her traveling papers. She
Mhm.
lost them,
Oh no.
and I wanted to keep those.
they're on
We
you.
don't have them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have them.
Okay, you had your hand up like you were holding
No,
them.
I talk with my hands.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, no, wait, please. I wanted to keep those.
No, those are yours.
This is me
Okay.
talking with my hands, 'cause that's what I do.
Yep.
Do you want? We wanted to see if we could get them back to her. I think her name, it said Colette on them. We kept them with her butler to keep them safe.
Yes.
And
Oh no. Is she in some sort of trouble?
no, we just found them.
I'm sure they must have tumbled out of her purse.
Oh, that damned girl. She's quite a pill.
We were promenading around Hyde Park and saw them, so maybe perhaps when she was
I
for her afternoon walk.
knew she was up to no good, just walking about willy-nilly by herself in the dark.
Oh, really?
The French.
She was never in anyone's company.
Oh, her and a few of the other girls came and stayed together, and they would come and go and flit about as the French do.
Are there any of her friends staying here now?
Well, yes, they all do have rooms, but there are just so many nights when they don't come home, and I must say, I do not approve.
Right. Scandalous.
I have tried to throw them out multiple times, but they pay so far in advance, and
Times being what they are.
they
sometimes
don't
can't
bring
be-
the trouble to the door.
Well, that's good at least. Do you have names for her friends?
As a matter of fact, I do. Let me open my ledger.
It's a lot like
Xanathars.
Pay no mind to the giant goldfish on the front. It's my coat of arms.
I like goldfish, and I don't think I need to apologize for that in my own establishment.
No,
No,
absolutely.
should you?
That's what nor should you have to.
French, so judgmental. Not there.
So yes, we have Colette, we have Johanna,
Mhm.
we have a Margot.
Is it Margot with a Geaux? 'Cause
That's Margaret.
In here, it's just Margot.
That's French.
Yeah.
I've known someone whose name was Margot spelled Margeaux.
Gross.
That means there's
Was that
more than
your
one of
character?
them. That's how you would spell Margot. That is how you spell Margot. That also means there's more than one of them, which is weird. It's the plural
She's one of
spelling.
the hive. The Margot hive.
Why is it a plural
We
spelling?
are Margot.
Yeah.
He, she, we,
It
Margot.
wouldn't be just we. It would be
Yeah, just me.
yeah, but it's
We
not.
are.
We are.
Oh, we are Newsome.
Some Margot.
Newsome Margot.
Ami,
Ami.
Amee,
Gotcha.
Ami.
These are my names, guys. They are.
This that should be 5,
1, 2, 3. That's 3.
3. I
Joanna, Margot,
apologize.
Amy.
It's two Margos.
And Jaquette.
How do we spell that one?
Jaquuette.
So, and then Colette makes 5.
Colette would make 5.
Are any of the girls in now?
I don't think so. I don't know many of them that came home last night.
You're saying they all go out all the time without a male companion?
Odd, I know.
Lesbians.
Aviatrixes.
Progressives.
God fucking bless you.
Which was 1920s for
It's true.
lesbian.
You know.
Yeah.
Was Colette boarding with one of them? Were they sharing rooms?
No, they all had separate
They all
suites,
had
you said?
separate suites. Yes, they paid so far in advance. I mean,
That's so you don't look in on them and then lesbian activities.
You're upstairs.
You're not
I've-
there.
Not scandalized by anything.
Courtney.
I
So, no,
know.
fingers crossed. I think you actually came back downstairs and are now dropping in on the conversation.
He's like,
I know what it is to be a young woman in a city and have very close personal ties.
Right, we all went to college. So, they're not.
She did
I was
not.
like, we did? Because I went to a weird college
We
that
all
you don't
went
know
to
about.
college, right.
Right, I got you.
His friends, none of them are here. They all have rooms. They all, when they go out at night, they all go together. Some of them go separately.
Mostly together, but
And none of them came back last night.
no, I don't believe so.
But they all left last
Well,
night.
no. Jaquette came by briefly. She did come home briefly. Yes.
And left again.
I'm not sure if she's left again, but I know that she did come home at one
But would
point.
you let us know which one's her room?
Yes, what is this in regards
I would
to?
feel most comfortable to hand over the travel papers to someone in particular, not just leave them willy-nilly with
No,
someone.
no
Well,
offense.
I
Not that you're willy-nilly necessarily, but also I would hate to put that on you.
have never been really.
That's becoming
Really?
more and more clear. It was just, I would feel more, for your own
we don't want you to
liability.
put the
Make a persuasion
You
check.
don't want to put the burden
I
on
don't
you.
want to.
With, can I
No,
assist her? 'Cause
what?
we're both talking.
Yeah, you can assist.
So
Advantage.
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 Okay, 13.
She does not. For the safety of the girls, of course, you understand.
Oh, of course.
Natural 19. So
It'd be nice if you had a cop saying you wanted to bring it back to them or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had a cop with us.
you're
You're there.
Yeah, I'm
there.
literally there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
they
That,
didn't.
that was more a dig on the fact that you're a terrible detective. You
You're
didn't
a-
get her name last night, bro.
She didn't. No, I tried. She didn't give it to me.
She did. He did ask.
When did you say the words, what's your name?
He did ask
What's my
towards
name
the
again?
end.
What's my name again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But before things went terrible, but
right.
after leaving the bar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
'cause- yeah. Oh, look.
Make a stealth
Oh,
check.
man!
18.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't hear you whisper distraction.
Hey, we had hand signals when we went to Mesmer's and it worked. What? It did not work.
Kind of.
It
All I
sort of
remember
worked.
in
It sort of
Mesmer
worked.
is shooting first and everyone hearing the gunshot.
Yeah,
Well,
we were outside.
Well, shoot,
I
versus
just
one
remember
to
that
go
the
back.
light flag.
We were outside. We were doing hand signals to one another and they worked. We had a thing.
Okay.
We have a rapport.
Yeah. You
I
guys.
also speak sign language, so
There you
I
go.
don't. So I
Oh,
will.
like you guys were-
You
were
probably only
signing
speak
us or
American Sign Language too,
That's fair.
God.
which
Listen,
none of us would know.
It's
would
pretty
not.
easy to cross over. Okay, it's not
It's not super
entirely.
difficult,
That's
but,
fair.
There's a
Yeah,
little
like
more.
there's a fair amount of crossover.
but I would not speak
So,
that.
what are you guys doing?
I have no idea what it's going to do.
I want you to distract her so I can try to swipe the ledger.
Well, no
Ride the lightning.
shit.
Ride the lightning. Ride the lightning.
Right, the lightning.
Ride the lightning.
I don't know what that means.
Take your dick out. I don't know.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do.
I don't know.
That's harassment. Don't do that.
Raid one of the rooms because you think they're drug
1880s.
dealers.
Less harassment, but
Don't do that. I don't know.
still not good.
Pee on
Don't.
something.
No,
Guys,
Stop
never
it.
take
You
your
have to be arrested.
unless asked to. Don't take your dick out. Okay, just good
Yeah,
PSA.
yeah.
Unless requested. Don't take your dick out.
Consent at the department.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
How would you distract a woman?
Flirting with her.
Then
Ride the lightning, Eric. Just do something.
Well, technically, I never actually came back up to the thing with them because I was told not to go
She was-
upstairs.
she stopped
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
She stopped you from going
Oh,
This
she
is
was
a
the one who stopped
massive
me?
lie.
She
Yeah.
stopped you.
Yeah,
Okay.
she stopped you
Yeah.
from
You
I thought
going
there was some
come
upstairs.
up to us to join our conversation. You could be lurking,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just kind of
waiting to
Begrudgingly.
talk to her maybe after we have finished talking to her. So we have finished talking to her. And
Thank
say,
you so much for your time, madam.
Oh, all right. Well, if you all ever need a place, you're all very safe here.
I do appreciate it. I'll come
I
back
can
with
tell.
a card later. I misplaced them so that you may give it to the girls and they can come by and get her papers.
Of course. If they ask, who should I say called upon them?
Yeah, fuck it. The Countess of Fennet.
Oh. She writes it down.
Fancy this time.
Dear diary, you'll never guess.
So you guys are upstairs.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything.
I'd like to enter. Don't have to break and enter. I have a key.
That is correct. You do not. So you guys are good. So you open the door. You go looking inside. I'll take perception or investigation checks.
11.
21.
21.
I always just go in case things go bad. And I need
Oh, yeah, no,
someone.
Mhm, absolutely. You can tell that it looks like somebody's been through the room.
Like ransack the room?
Quickly, not quite ransacked. They haven't been through everything.
Placed.
Yeah, but it's very much like they quickly went through drawers, found what they were looking for, didn't bother to put anything
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Quickly, like somebody came in here very specifically to pack in a hurry and didn't bother to reset anything.
We don't know that. But yeah. If you can find anything.
Yeah, what are you guys looking for as you're searching through here? I know one of you had a 21, one of you had 11.
She had a 21.
Yeah, so what is there, what sort of evidence are you looking for, or what details?
Any like personal effects? Maybe if she has a day planner. I don't know.
You don't
She has some trousers that Lola can just take.
um
That's low priority.
yeah, we'll roll for trousers in a
just
bit.
as an afterthought.
Yeah. Looking through the stuff, you get the feeling, one from some of the clothing items, another by sort of little like keepsakes. Looks like she was very well traveled.
Yes.
Traveled to the Americas. She has ballet slippers. Probably haven't been worn in a couple of years, but they're not so old like they wouldn't fit her. So she was a dancer at some point. You can see little like looks like she was part of a traveling circus or dance troupe or theater troupe that toured out of Paris, went to America within the past few years. Yeah, that's a lot of what you find. She does have some costume pieces. She does have some makeup pieces, but those are a little not out of use, but hasn't been frequently used recently. They're more some sentimental, some like the makeup occasionally gets dipped into, but you can see some of them like the more garish colors
Yeah.
that would have been like for a big stage show or something, like those haven't been touched in
Okay.
Right.
a long time. They're
Yeah.
dried out and grody and
Good. The
you
way
know.
that stage makeup gets.
Yeah, exactly. When you don't use it and it's
and
just
it gets,
like
crusty.
yeah, and then you're like, okay, well that's
I need new this now.
yeah, nobody's touched that in a while. Yeah, so you get the feeling she was definitely a performer in the past few years. Did like a big tour.
Mhm.
You don't find any money.
Okay.
You don't find any weapons.
Okay.
You don't find any documents or a day planner.
Mhm.
Looks like those things were sort of snagged and grabbed. The rest of the stuff looks like it was just sort of incidental.
Yeah.
Someone else already came through and grabbed exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You get the feeling that it probably was here at one point, but she just
Probably James. She didn't come home last night.
Or we don't know this, but the girl that came back
Yeah.
safely.
Probably James told her to come home.
Well, yeah.
Get it.
Got-
Well, what if
gotta have a new bottom, bitch.
Mr. Katz. What if Jaquette is James and I think there's Jaquette. She's not a suit, but that's all right. Some girls just have that problem. It doesn't. He has a full mustache. Doesn't bother to shave it. That's why they're lesbians.
Uh-huh. Listen, I just want
Everyone's
lesbians.
allowed to laugh.
I want-
Courtney and I are laughing.
You're fine.
You're allowed-
I can't approve. I just like the thought of him in like real bad drag.
Oh no! It's the Justin Bieber from the bad
No!
video. Yeah, that's the bad lesbian look. It's so bad.
If Cody hasn't made you watch this,
We will put this on at break, not for you guys at home, but there's a DJ Khaled, Chance the Rapper, and Justin Bieber.
Really odd
Their song-
music video.
It's a decent song.
Yeah,
like if you just listen to it, it's like oh, fuck. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. People just be like, oh, Justin Bieber looks like a girl, and like, oh, lesbian got mistaken for Justin Bieber at the bar and got carded, and it's like, oh no, now it's Justin Bieber got mistaken for a lesbian at Home Depot, and nobody felt okay about it. Like it was.
I mean, and I can say this because I'm a lesbian. That is where you'd expect to find them.
I base that.
Home Depot.
I base that solely off of the jokes from Seth Meyers' jokes.
Yep.
Yes.
Seth can't
I
tell.
love her.
Yeah, they're very funny.
Oh
So
my God, no, we need to watch this music video.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
he will show
it's
me.
bad. It's bad.
What's that? I'm the one.
No.
No, we'll-
Yes, we will. We'll do it at break. I promise.
Okay,
Cool.
but it looks like somebody came and grabbed all our shit.
Yes, it
All her
does.
important shit.
It does. Make perception checks.
Oh,
We the best music.
19.
I got 7, so.
It's where is it the drawstring pants? Is that the one?
I'm just looking at him. That's all.
19.
19.
Yeah.
You do hear you hear something in the alley.
Is there a window?
Yeah, there's a window. Yeah. Make a stealth check as you peek.
Ooh, this guy's rolling real good for Effie. Megan call maybe these for her. 26.
26. Yeah, you peek out the window and you get a look at the face. This dark-haired woman, strong, sort of gymnast kind of build, very much in steampunk garb,
Yeah.
full like leather thigh high boots, a little bit of belly pock French style to it. Yeah, a little bit. But she looks back at the window. You don't think she sees you, but she's like running out of the alley, and she's got some bags with her. You can try.
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna chase it.
Okay.
go.
We got it.
Did you? Yeah. So did you
What
open
floor
it?
are we
Or
on?
did you, like,
You're on the third floor.
How about far down is it? Is there a fire escape?
30
Three?
feet. No, fire escapes haven't been invented yet.
Safety.
Fire escape.
Honestly, I'll arm down and then drop. I'll do an acrobatic check.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Well,
Yeah.
you got claws.
Wait,
You could
run
just
on
like
walls?
Kratos your way down.
I can climb.
She's gonna get
You can run up walls.
I
You can
don't-
run down walls.
I have a thing that lets me that gives me a climb speed.
Mhm.
But
You
does
can
it
climb
count going
down.
down?
It does. You can.
There's
In,
Assassin's Creed Past 4 where you can run down.
you can
walls.
parkour down. Yeah.
If she goes first, can she help?
Yeah.
Not if you're doing this quickly.
Okay.
If you're both like
No, we're going.
going,
I was about to say,
then
do you still want me to roll or?
yeah. No, you don't need to roll. You're
Okay.
fine. So it's just for Effie. What'd you roll?
I did poorly. I did a 7.
Okay. 14. So I'm gonna say it is 30 feet, 3d6 fall damage. 8 points bludgeoning damage. You fall. It stings.
Ow.
Ah.
My heels.
Yeah.
I'm wearing heels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, yep, there it is.
He does it like 12 times, I
Yeah,
think.
didn't-
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I was just.
And we're
And you are running. Yes, you are. We'll get to that in a moment. What are you guys doing in the?
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna distract.
We're gonna try to distract. Okay.
Okay.
Can't just throw it on me like that. It's not prepared. I should be now, but I'm not.
All right, Scar, be prepared.
She said, go.
Stop that. We're adults. So I'm gonna walk up to what was the woman's name?
I didn't ask.
Yeah, we did. No, we didn't.
This
No,
lady
I
know
asked-
you
I asked
absolutely
Robert.
didn't.
I asked Robert. I didn't ask her.
Yeah, I just anyway. So I'm gonna walk up to
It's fine, madam.
the fine madam. And be
Mhm.
like, excuse me, miss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe I caught your name earlier.
Name's Jenny.
Wait, what just happened?
Don't worry about it.
She got-
All right,
That's Southern, it's cool.
Her name's Jenny.
I
Jenny.
got that. But apparently she's from French Texas.
Yeah, it's cool.
She's up in France.
Just
There is a Paris, Texas. Fun fact.
She's in the UK.
Keep going.
I do apologize for trying to rush up earlier, but I am here. I'm actually here with Scotland Yard. We're trying to help return. We found Miss Colette's belongings near a scene of crime. We just want to make sure nothing actually happened to her.
I'm so sorry. Are you saying that you're with them, or are they trying
They're
to?
associates of mine. Don't worry about them too much.
This is most peculiar. Do you have any papers or anything?
Yeah, sure, my Scotland Yard guy.
Oh my! Is she all right? Was she at
That's
the?
what we're trying to make sure of.
Well, I haven't seen her. I just told the other women that she's not been here.
Don't worry about it too much. Probably just like I said.
Oh
she was
no!
nothing. Only
I
thing
let
we
the
found
girls
in
go
here-
out.
It wasn't even me.
I promised them to be safe.
Oh, look what you've done.
In this town.
Maya, look what you've done. Go console her.
I'm,
Right
I'm
now.
currently talking to her.
Go bring her
Sweet Jesus.
somewhere to console her.
You think I'm not working on that already?
uncross your fingers. Do it.
I think you're not.
Would it be okay? Would it be too much? Good thing I don't even know.
You're good. Keep going.
Okay. Would it be too much to ask to take me up to her room? I know it's
I-
women's only. I know it's
I'm-
women's only, but
I'm
would
so-
you come with me?
No, I just can't. But you have your associates here. I mean, if maybe if they are they with the yard as well? Do they allow female detectives now? What is this
Oh,
world
you're
coming
sorry,
to?
They're more my informants have been keeping me help on the
What
streets.
listen.
So they're not.
I run a very safe house here. I have to protect the girls and their modesty. Surely, sir, you understand. And when they
Would
hear
you-
the news,
Would you be
Oh,
willing to
my-
go up to check?
I can. Yes, I can take them with me if you want me to.
I mean, whatever works best for you. We could wait down here. You could go up on your own. It's up to you. We
Oh.
would really like to check to see if there's reason to believe that things have gone further.
All right, I can check. Do either of them want? Do either of you want to go with me?
Would love to. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, Mom's fine. I mean, I'm not that old. Oh, it's just a bad day.
No, it's not
No.
your old. My
We're here.
mother always taught me to call women mum, like the queen. That all women should be treated like the queen.
Well, that's very sweet. That's a very royal way to think.
Do you know what this calls for? It calls for a cupboard. Do you have something I can make while you take my
No,
lady upstairs?
no, darling.
I will.
I very particular about my kitchen. No, you're fine.
All right.
I will be right back. Come with me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Do please wait for me.
I will. I will wait for
I
you.
don't know where this is. Wait. Yes,
I'll wait for you right here. I will not go anywhere else.
Thank you.
If something were to happen, just give me a shout.
I never said it was going to be a good idea. People were just going to strap you.
Up you guys go.
You've died. You're now ascended.
I think I have died.
You have died.
I died.
Did you guys close the door to Colette's room?
Yeah, when we came
Yeah.
in. Yeah,
Okay.
we weren't rooting around with the door open.
Okay, I'm just checking. She leads you to Colette's room, and when she sees that it has been ransacked, she immediately rushes in and looks about, and then faints into your arms.
Oh, by the way, what do we do while we're down there?
Place her on the
Okay.
bed or
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
King couch.
Short couch that all
That
women
comes
sport in
standard in all
houses
Victorian.
have.
It's more like a love seat, really.
No, it's
No,
a
it's
fainting
a fainting
couch.
couch.
That's what it's called.
It's called fainting.
For
couch.
fainting.
No, it was a legit thing. It's
So sad.
What it's called. Fainting
Okay.
couch.
Had to lay down to breathe.
Yep.
Yeah, they couldn't breathe. The
They were-
horses were so tight.
But damn, did they look good. So yeah, can I see them or
You have the window is open.
okay?
Window is definitely open. I don't know. Just roll a d20 for me.
Oh god. 12.
You go to the window, make a perception check.
No. 7.
Okay. You probably just missed them rounding the corner, but you don't. Not in this part of town. It's a pretty rank
There's lots of stuff.
part of town. Yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah, but you realize you're in Colette's room, and you know that that's where they were going, and they are not there, and the window's open. It's not a far logic
I
leap.
can put 2 and 2 to
Yeah.
You can do that
beautiful
now?
mind it real quick.
You're gonna Sarah Paulson it.
They're gone. The window. I'm going to go to the stairs.
hmm
You come on, buddy.
Can we look at the ledger
Sure.
while she's upstairs and just jot down quickly the rooms and of the other ladies?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. You got it.
What? They jumped out the window.
Window's open.
So we go around.
The girls?
Yeah, not bad.
So I'm gonna go around.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow them out the window.
Yes.
And I'll go around.
You do. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go around.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm not jumping out of the window.
I'm not going to jump. And I just like straight leg walk down the wall. What the fuck?
hopefully it's much cooler than mine. I can just sort of
Yeah,
Make
I
a- make a
jumped down
stealth
there
check.
earlier, so
Stealth check. Guy just walks by. What the fuck?
14.
14. Okay. Yeah.
for you try.
No. So cool. Technically, I haven't tried it out yet. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I just felt the need to walk vertically down the
Would you
wall.
say you had the need for speed?
No, because I'm not going to. I was going to.
Were you going furious?
Family. No.
Family.
Family.
Take a drink. Anyway.
All right. So I went around.
Mhm.
I'm assuming like any good boarding house, there's an alley behind it.
hmm
So are we gonna
Yeah.
assume? Did you tell us where they went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's well, as far as I know, doors open.
down to an alley.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
do that? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run around the alley.
Okay.
See if we can at least.
Yeah, we'll come right back to that.
Yep.
When you guys jump down. I know you are very fast. How fast are you running? How fast are you guys chasing after her?
Well, I'm gonna be taking a dash action, so I can move 70 feet to start. I might
Jesus
speed
Christ.
up if need be.
Yeah, I'll dash to 60.
I can't be reduced at all.
Okay. Yeah, so she's got a little bit of a head start on you, but not a huge amount. She gets out to the road, the main front area. She doesn't run in front of the house. She turns to the right and down the other way. As when she sees that you are coming and that you are gaining on her very quickly, she dashes out into traffic between sort of the horse carriages and the like one auto that is coming by. Are you affected by difficult terrain?
I don't think
No.
Runners are. I'm no
That's
longer,
okay. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm no longer special.
Give me a dex save with advantage
Okay.
as you frogger your way across the street.
Dex save is I poorly, so that is going to be a 13.
A 13.
No.
Yeah. So you do get sideswiped a little bit, but like,
sorry.
yeah, it's that thing where it's like, oh, that just kind of hit me a little bit, but it slowed me down, but I'm still running. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage on your next turn. You don't. So this turn you ran out. You're continuing to follow her. You don't get to dash the turn that you get hit because you're kind of recovering and like, hey, I'm walking here, horse.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Am I losing her?
No. With your speed, you're gonna catch up to her. It just momentarily.
I wanted to make sure I didn't need to do any ridiculous things.
I don't. I mean, in about 2 turns, you'll probably catch up to her if she doesn't pull any other stunts that you can't follow.
Okay.
But just raw speed, you are faster than she is.
Okay.
So that let us be clear about that.
Would we be outside when this is happening, or this is too fast?
This is too fast because she is so fast that you guys hadn't even heard that had happened yet. When you guys come out and when you make it to the end of the alley, you're probably seeing Effie, who's like at the back of that pack. Yeah. They've headed down to the right and looks like they turned south down the street. So Lola's probably the closest to catching because your base speed is what?
35.
35? Okay. Yeah.
We see them in the distance.
You do see them in the distance. Yeah, you
10 behind you.
yeah. So you absolutely know. And you have to slow down a little bit to cross the street as well. Yeah. Give me a dex save as well. I'll give you advantage because she's already kind of paved the trail in traffic at
They
this
already
point.
stopped
They're looking
for
at
her.
Yeah, at this point they're like, "What the hell?"
16.
16. Yeah, that you definitely save. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, just because.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
of course.
Because science.
Like, oh, that was worse.
I know you don't have a ton of hit points, but you
I
should
have
be.
a little more now.
Yeah,
Level.
you should
It's
be-
better than it was.
That's
You need
not a
some
number
more?
that a grown woman should have. That's disgusting.
What?
That number. That's disturbing.
What?
That was-
33.
That was how
That
many
was
I
after
had.
the 8,
Uh,
right?
My max is 41.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where are you at?
I mean, I'm not much better.
67. I know you have like 1,000 of
No,
them.
I'm
but
not.
girl, you just I want to like.
I've
coo
taken the
you.
average the
and
whole way up.
papoose
I don't
you.
have any con.
Oh
Yeah, we're
man.
not much better.
I listen. No babies. No.
This is why-
Just stand behind your
This
mind.
is why-
Just give it-
Why do you think
Oh, okay.
last week when I was like, Jeremiah, I'm at 2 hit points, Jeremiah.
Get into the tree. Get into the tree.
And my AC is at 15.
This is why
AC?
This is
Yeah,
why I
I
just,
see.
this is why I just talk to people.
No, their AC is at least hers is high.
Ours is both 16. Hers is
Oh, I
17.
thought yours was higher.
Squishy little baby.
Mine's
Nice.
17.
Oh, yours
Yours
is
is
19,
high.
and then when I'm in close quarters,
Meg's
it
is
goes up to
high.
21.
Mine's
Yeah.
16,
I
but I'm
also
not
have to
wearing
be in
armor.
there, or else
You
I'm
do.
useless.
Yeah.
So,
So you guys are dashing after them. Everybody that is chasing.
In the car.
Oh, do you want to get the car?
I want to get in the car.
So get in the car.
Okay.
Get in the car.
Do who's driving the car?
I'm driving.
Okay, good. Um,
I ain't catching up to them. I'm not that fast.
those of you that are chasing on foot, give me a athletics check.
Is she across the road yet?
You guys are
There's something
crossing.
I'd like
I
Okay,
feel like Jeremiah would foot pursue. So.
When she isn't.
that's fine.
I have to.
That's cocked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Son.
A 1.
a one.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
once she's across the road, I have something I'd like.
Okay. Yeah, you get across the road. You see her going into an alley. You guys continue to pursue. You're gaining on her, and when she gets to the end of the down towards the alley, there are some fences
Okay.
that she begins leaping and hopping, and that's what the athletics check is.
Cool. I'd like to see her potentially before she gets over the fence. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter if I can reach her or not. I'd like to see her. I'm going to spend a hit die.
Okay.
And I'd like to yell out, "Hold on there, you're getting a little bit fast and furious." And I'd like a charisma save.
At disadvantage.
No. 17.
Stunned.
Okay.
For a round.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're all stunned.
I was stunning her so you could catch her.
After that
I know.
point,
Look at
know.
after that point, oh yeah.
Has she hopped the
The-
fence yet?
We'll say she gets over the fence.
Okay.
Yes,
She
because
was like,
she'll be like
jump and just drops.
yeah, she's like mid fence. So like, huh?
21, so I make it.
21. Yeah,
Yeah.
you make it over very well.
I'm just like on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm wearing heels. This is a poor idea.
this
Can I
is
grapple her?
yes, yeah, you absolutely can.
Is that? I don't think I've ever actually tried that. Funny enough.
Athletics check.
But she's stunned.
She is stunned. No, you don't need. I believe you automatically succeed.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because she can't.
She can't struggle.
She fails strength and dexterity
Right, so I'm gonna
checks
hold her
automatically.
arms behind her back.
Yep. You hold her arms. You're getting the car. Okay. You are pursuing on foot.
Mhm.
Okay. You get to the alley about the time that she starts to wake up. Who starts to come through on the stun. What do you do on the other side of the fence?
I will. Is it just solid fence all the way up? Can I see through it?
It's got like it's
like bars?
classic.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
classic like fence.
Okay.
So there are little like slats in between, so you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
kind of see what's going
How
on.
far away are they?
Oh, they're like right on the other side of the
Okay.
fence. Yeah, she got stunned as she was going over. So like when she hit the fence, she didn't go anywhere.
Can I reach through the bars?
No, it's
at all? Can I get my arm?
it's not bars. It's flats.
It's flats. Okay.
It's it's like white picket.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
like
I got
picket
you, I got you. I
fence.
was picturing like wrought
No, yeah, it's wooden.
iron. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to climb over.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Make an athletics check. You can.
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, it's not pretty. You back up. You get a running start, and
I
yeah,
don't have good luck.
I'm also
climbing
there,
walls.
so
you don't. You're at the.
I'd have been on her side, wouldn't I?
Yeah, he makes it
Okay.
across to their side. You're like at the beginning of the alley when you
Gotcha.
see her like on it. She gets like the one leg, and it's all pokey, and it's like not.
I
It's-
want it.
It's not sanded. All the splinters are like.
Listen,
getting in
the
your
last time I tried to
clothes.
climb a wall, I got poison ivy all
Yeah.
over everything.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when she comes to and she is awake, she will bonus action wolf shift. And I need you to make a athletics check as she attempts to break the grapple.
Do I?
Shake you off.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a hit die so I have advantage.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yes.
That is a 24.
Succeeds. So yeah, you prevent her from escaping. You guys get the car. You end up kind of pulling it around. You realize they didn't get as far as you thought they were going to. Yeah.
You drive the car at like half a block.
Yeah. You just sort of around the corner and you're like, what are they? Is that them?
Oh, I could have sworn.
It's listening
Can I
to
tell
the
you,
area.
can I tell you a genuinely stupid story?
Sure.
When we went to Edinburgh with my mother, we got there at like midnight. We had been traveling all day. We were so tired. We got in the train. We got to a taxi, and we gave him the address. And he was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're sorry. I don't know how far this is. I know it's late." And he went, "Okay." He pulled out of the taxi, whatever thing. It was literally across the street. We could have. Yeah,
How much did he charge you?
I don't remember. We just got the best.
It was like the
He
minimum
was like,
five.
seriously?
Oh, yeah, £5.
Let's go. Okay, thank you.
He was like,
He could have. He very much could have, but he
I
didn't.
think he thought it
and
was too funny.
I think that was the best. Yeah.
Now he tells that story all the
He does.
time.
Yeah.
This time I had those weird Americans.
Stupid American bitches. Let me tell you.
They made me drive them across the street.
Yeah.
Lazy American.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to
So-
cross the left-hand
So it's
side.
basically that. We get in. Thank you.
yep. Okay. What are you doing? Are you trying to hop the fence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we pull up on this side of the fence? Or that?
Yeah, on the wolf
You're
side.
blocking the wolf side.
Can
now.
we have driven around the block?
Well, now that you know where it is, you can drive around the block. Yeah.
Because we kind of see like him trying to climb
Mhm.
the fence.
You're like, oh, there's a fence there. Clearly,
Okay.
Oh no,
Fine.
it's about
Please keep
to
driving.
get.
Yep.
Please keep
Just
driving.
driving. Yep.
Just keep
Yep.
driving.
Okay.
Strength in here.
Yeah. So you go ahead, make your athletics check to jump the fence.
Plus athletics,
Mm-hmm.
7, so 25.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please take this.
With the plum, you jump the fence. Huh?
I want the bags that she had.
Okay.
I want this.
I want her items.
Okay.
I want her items.
Okay. A strength check. She does have a hold of them, so they are in her hand. So athletics check.
Now.
Klaus,
Oh, 18.
18.
Best athletics I've ever rolled. I don't have a modifier.
All right.
About bags.
Yeah, you grab them with both hands and rip them away. Lola, what are you doing?
I'm holding on.
I apologize. Before you
Yes.
grab her bags, we're just going around. So
Yes.
it is her turn.
Okay.
She is going to try to escape again.
Mhm.
So athletics check.
Okay.
I guess
I know, I'm
You can
think-
burn one every turn if you want.
I know.
How long does it last? Is it
Until the beginning of your next turn.
so it would still be in effect
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because you did it on your turn.
Right.
Your turn hasn't
right.
started yet. Wait, did you do it on your turn or on her turn?
I thought it was mine
It
because
was
I.
yours when she grappled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a reaction grapple. It was action grapple.
Because my action was to grapple her because I didn't want to like. hit her.
Okay.
Because she spent the hit die to.
Have advantage on grapple.
And then did you spend one when she
Just
tried
spend
to
another
escape?
I'll spend another one.
That's fine.
How'd she try to-
It's a 19. Is
Yeah,
the.
She had
When
tried to
shifted.
escape when she shifted and
Yeah,
tried to
okay.
escape.
I thought she shifted first. Yeah, no. Gotcha.
It's a 19.
19. She has a 19 as well. So we're gonna reroll.
Okay. Is the advantage still?
Yeah,
count?
it still
Yeah,
counts.
it
Yeah,
helps.
it still
That
counts.
was it. When she grappled, she was stunned, so she didn't roll.
That's right. So
She
it
didn't
was
burn hit
it
die
was
She
until
burned
the
it for
action.
Yeah.
for the wolf shift
Yeah.
check.
mhm.
It
Okay.
was on her turn.
Natural
Natural 20.
Natural one.
I'm just providing me.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Yep. So that is her turn. Bonus action. Does she have a bonus action?
Turn back into a lady.
Mm-mm.
Well, she's French, so that's not a possibility.
Oh.
So no. So you rip the bags out of her hands. It is your turn. Lola, what would you like to do?
Jeremiah coming yet?
You've seen Jeremiah hop the fence.
Jeremiah, you need to grab her from me.
Can you hold this for a second?
On his turn,
so, like,
he can.
I'm coming, so like
You're
I'm on
over.
my way down.
Yeah.
You're down.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
I know
maintaining
something
the
I want to do
grapple.
before I do it.
Okay, we'll see what happens. You're driving in the car. You're driving the car.
We are. Are we? We're not there yet.
Not there yet. No, it's going to take you.
You're at the red light.
Hey,
You at the goddamn red light.
remember when I was driving the car and I said, "Hey guys, don't do anything stupid. We're just gonna drive around the block and then we'll be back." And then you got into a fight, and then we all got possessed by demons.
Hey,
Remember how long it took me to get back? Remember how that feels?
listen, all I'm saying is
Let-
I'm not U-turning. I'm getting out of the damn alley.
We're going around the block.
That was when we invented the U-turn, was to come back and get you guys.
What are you doing?
That's how long it's gonna take.
As I come down, I'm
We're
gonna
tired.
hear her. And I'm just gonna. We're gonna rodeo this. I'm just gonna land right on top.
Of Lola?
Of the wolf.
Like,
Lola's holding her.
yeah.
You're gonna hurt her.
It's fine. I just want him to take the werewolf from
Okay.
me.
Otherwise, I'll have to take another turn, possibly.
Make an athletics
You're
check.
gonna jump off the fence and try to jump on her like a wrestling style.
26.
Okay. Yes, you grapple her.
And when I can I also use my hand to grapple the mouth shut?
No.
No.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
See, I don't like how quickly and smilingly you did that.
So you want to hold a werewolf's mouth shut? With
Would
the
you? I'd rather have it.
with the
not
possibility
held?
of her biting you.
There's already the possibility if I don't hold it shut.
You know what I
Okay.
had from the
True.
home game?
What?
Handcuffs. Well, not the home game, but from the home sessions.
Yes.
Handcuffs. I remember buying them.
Okay.
I still have them.
Okay. You have
never
hand.
use them, but
You have
I used them
handcuffs.
once, but it was
Oh,
before we
boy.
started streaming.
Okay. Her turn. She is grappled. She is now outnumbered and realized she is not getting out of grapple. So she
Surrender.
no.
God, why you got?
The French
You're
actually
so
fought very
sorry
hard
for
throughout
people.
World
I'm
War
sorry.
II.
I'm-
They
just-
really did.
You're not here. It's really easy to take pot shots. I apologize.
I'm also
Yep.
French.
We're gonna attack. We're attacking Jeremiah.
Oh.
Claw and bite. Claw and bite. And a bite. And a claw and a bite. 12
No.
and 16.
No.
Blah, blah. Yep.
Me.
Yes,
I'd like to. Well, she's being held, so I'd like
she
to
is.
drag the bag just a little bit away, and I'd like to rifle.
Okay, make an investigation check. At disadvantage because you're doing very quickly.
Okay. Oh, I heard rifle. Like no.
She got really
Nine.
excited. Who do I shoot?
You have a rifle? No.
They just got excited. Like, who do I shoot?
No, I'm in a car now.
Still waiting at the red light.
20.
All right, what are you looking for?
I'm trying to see what's in there.
Okay, we will find out what's in there when we come back from break. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes at 9:40. So stick around, and until then, stay tuned.
If it ricochets off the frog and you blow me the fuck up, I will. I'm gonna wait for you outside the studio and I'm gonna hit you with my car. Thank you, Mr. Robot.
Thank you, Mr. Robot. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. It was coming!
Like it, you hear bang, bang, bang. If your king is oil, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame.
All wet. Every time we do that, we end up naked and afraid.
During this game.
So this is actually perfect. You're gonna get to
Female
make your
power!
first ever role in a role-playing game. He looks terrified. All right.
Suddenly you're careening through the streets of London, you have nowhere to go, and then 12 pedestrians are dead. You run into the Queen, she's dead, it's high treason, and everyone is upset.
I need to work to that office just so I can drop this off, and I really don't want to keep my friends.
Make a first roll.
I hate it. 32. Whack from the other room.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love how that's the scene is for British. Everyone's upset.
I think we all remember a time when it was not okay to be a nerd.
I was very much a nerd. I was the theater kid when I was growing up.
I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons for about 15 years now. I've played 5th edition, I've played AD&D, 2nd edition, 3 and 3.5. I played 4 for a little bit, but I've played most of them.
My favorite thing about playing D&D is probably that it incorporates so many things that I love. Acting, role-playing, strategy, a lot of laughing, and a lot of insane situations to try and get out of. It's all so good. I like getting together with my friends and just telling a story together. I've done 12-hour RP sessions overnight from 9 p.m. till 9 in the morning, and you know what? We had fun the whole time.
Meeting your friends, meeting people, hanging out, and then the game elements started after that. But the first day, I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do.
My favorite thing about D&D is the fact that it is group storytelling, which I like to tell stories, and I like small groups of people. So it works out well for me.
My first session playing D&D was about 2 years ago. My friends and I all made a gigantic pillow fort in a very empty apartment building, and we decided we were all going to play D&D. I had no idea how to play. My favorite thing about D&D is that it's almost impossible for a little bit of yourself to not get put into your character.
I think all of us have those moments. I think that's why this is so important. Dungeons & Dragons is the chance to be a hero where you write your own story. It's just a set adventuring party.
I don't think groups of people.
Small adventuring party size.
5 or less is fine. We get to that 6th person, we need to start killing them off. In game.
Everybody be aware, if you come as a 7th player, Allison's gonna kill you. She'll just leave. She'll just walk out. Hello everyone, Caitlin here with my first vlog. Is that what the kids are calling it? Anyway, I'm here to date myself by telling you that when I was young and super into Pokemon, there were only 150 of them. I know. As you can see from my shirt, or from watching any of our streams, I super love Pokemon. When I was a kid, it was the biggest deal in the world to me. I collected them. I had so many cards. All I wanted was a giant stuffed Pikachu to just love and hold forever. To this day, the Pokemon theme song, the one I grew up with, the best one, arguably. Not arguably, the best one. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Just still makes me excited, and it makes me pumped, and it's my gym song, and it's my wake up song, and it's my you can run the rest of this half marathon song. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I love it. I love it so much. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Now, my parents didn't ever really understand the obsession, but that's okay, because Santa and the Easter Bunny had my back. They brought me cards every year. Every stocking had cards in them. Every Easter basket had a set in them. I developed a huge collection. I even had the holographic Mew from going to see the original movie that was perfect and wonderful. And then I went through a phase I think a lot of nerds can relate to in middle school, well, where you go through a bit of an identity crisis and you become embarrassed by your nerd things. And I sold my entire collection to my friend's little brother for $45. I had hundreds of cards, y'all. Hundreds. And I had original first edition holographic. I had so much, and I regret it to this day. But you know what's fun I've discovered about being a damn adult is that with the I have to go to work, I have to pay my rent on time garbage, you also have the ability to eat ice cream for breakfast if you want to and spend your money on whatever you want. Guys, I've decided to start building up my collection again. But I'm really scared because I haven't bought or opened or had a pack of Pokemon cards in 15 years plus. I don't know them anymore. I love Eevee and all the new evolutions, and I've been playing Pokemon Go, so I've met new Pokemon, and I don't know if I'm going to find any originals in either of these. I don't think I'm going to. But I'm going to share them with you guys. Man, I used to watch this show all the time. My dream was to be one of the voice actors. I think it's one of the things that got me into voice acting. So excited. Did anyone else have the original Pokedex book? It was the book that described all of them, and it was like taller than a normal book, short, and I just had them all in order. I used to read that over breakfast every single morning, and then watch the show. Y'all, Pokemon might have been my first hardcore fandom. Yeah, it was Pokemon. Let's go. Look at those. Look at the backs of these. Look at the, oh, that hasn't changed at all. I'm gonna cry, you guys. It hasn't changed. Hydreigon. I'm saying this wrong. If it's not in the gotta catch them all, ugh! I don't know how to say its name. So it's got 3 heads. The heads on their arms do not have brains. They use all 3 heads to consume and destroy everything. Don't know who Dino is, but he's real cute. Got some fun new balls. I don't know how that sounds. Shut up. Houndour! Oh, I do know him because I was playing Pokemon Gale of Darkness for a while on GameCube. Loved it. He's okay. I do recognize one. Got one of these so far of the 7 that I found that I know. Let's keep going. Don't know who Stuffle is, but he's adorable. And the fact that his special ability is just called Flop makes me think I relate really hard to this. I want to cuddle it. Okay, Molly is another one I recognize from the video games. Here I have all of the energy. All energy and timer balls and rescue stretchers and trainer cards. And here is all the Pokemon themselves that I have gotten from this deck. They're so pretty. I already love every single one of you. We're gonna be best friends. There's one new Pokemon that I'm kind of aware of because Courtney told me about him. Mimikyu? I didn't know what he was. And then I found out that because he wants to be loved, he's this little ghost Pokemon. And because he wants to be loved, he dresses up like Pikachu because Pikachu is everyone's favorite. And I cried. So I saw this kit, and I obviously had to take him home because look, it comes with a little Mimikyu pan. I'm gonna rescue him. This super cute little pin. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love him so much already. So this pack came with a Mimikyu I will hold close to my heart forever, and then 3 booster packs. So let's go nuts. Got a Carbink. I don't know what it is. It looks like a cloud that has come to life. You guys, I found my first original 150. Who's that Pokemon? It's Diglett! Hello, friend! I found one that I closely followed by this tiny weirdo who just is adorable and looks like a chinchilla. Guys, what is this? How do you fight with this? You just have to love him. Forever. Don't hurt this thing. Look how cute. Look into its face. I love you. Dear Japan, I am sorry for screwing up the names of all of these Pokemon. I'll get better. There's another one! It's coughing! That's another one I know. Okay, cool. So I'm not so outdated that there's none of them. They're just hard to find. Like Kabuto and Kangaskhan. I know both of them too. Never played with Kabuto. I don't think I actually ever even had this card in my original collection. So, late 20s Caitlin, already doing better than preteen Caitlin. Yes. Y'all, there's this tiny, like, crocodile, alligator type thing. And as someone who lives in Florida, I can confirm, they are never this cute. But if they look like this, I would not be so scared of being eaten by one. Like, look at the little face. Oh no, he's so cute and fat. Look at this. Look at this round. Can you tell I really like big, puffy, round, fluffy things? Look at them. They'd be such good friends with this. Ah! Eee. Okay, I've heard of these. I've heard of the fake Hawaiian new versions of old Pokemon. But it's muck. Just trippy. Really trippy and also holographic. So, you know, there's a lot happening. There's a lot to unpack here. I feel like it's going to be harder for him to blend in a place that's just all sand. Like, he fits in the cities where there's sewers and mud. I don't see him doing well in Hawaii. My last pack for the day. It's the best purchase I've made in weeks, months. I don't know what this is. I need to love it forever. Look at the eyes. Look at that little pup begging to be loved. Ah! I'm glad they came out with a lot of adorable, because that's kind of my thing. Anything that's like fox type, hence the Eevee shirt and the giant fox back there. Didn't realize until college that foxes had always been my favorite animal. But I should have realized when my favorite Pokemon were like Bullpix, Ninetales, Growlithe, Eevee. Eevee is always going to be my favorite, hands down. But some of these new adorable little guys who look kind of like foxes can join the team. Dratini! Look at this. Look at you. Does anyone else wish that after you finished evolving this guy all the way up, that he stayed blue? Hey, it's another one that I know, except for he's gone to Hawaii again. Alolan Persian. It looks a lot sassier than it used to. But I recognize it, kinda. And that's it. Oh, I found so many fun new friends and a couple of old faces. And I'm gonna keep collecting again because it's time. Because you know what, nerds? I'm a grown-up, and I get to decide what that means. And that means revisiting old fandoms because they made me happy. So, thank you for joining me on my nostalgic journey today. Are you a collector? Did you start as a child and keep on going? Did you start as an adult? Did you rediscover this as an adult like I am right now? No matter what, tell me in the comments, and let me know your favorite Pokemon. But Eevee for life. And until next time, stay weird.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Eric.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm a mess. I'm also Megan.
I'm Sam.
I'm Brittany.
Okay. We're playing. Yeah, we're playing Lamplighters. Who are you playing, Eric?
I'm playing Detective Jeremiah Wilson, the heavy man-at-arms human juggernaut drifter. God damn it, Megan.
You good? You okay? Ish. I'm playing Isolde. She's a sniper, disciple, militarist warrior.
I'm playing Lucy. She's a vampire martial artist.
And an adult.
And Rocky.
You're playing an adult.
She's Rocky. I'm playing Rocky.
I'm
What a
playing
vampire.
Lola, and I am a vampire, and I shoot people, and apparently I'm the good cop.
You
Oh,
are.
yeah.
I'm playing Effie. She's sometimes a duchess and sometimes she's not, and she talks to people. I've given up on trying to make this coherent.
I like her weird description even better.
It's a
Fine.
face, but it's an adjective. It's not a noun. But then there's
I've
also a
given up-
face
I've
of a
given up
noun,
on
not an
it.
adjective.
She talks to people, and that's all anybody needs to know.
And
I
sleeps
have
with them.
advantage for tits.
Whoa, she doesn't sleep with them.
I know she hasn't in a long time.
And you haven't slept with people in a while.
Yeah. Now we know.
because there were 3 months where I was afraid I would kill them if I did. So
Oh yeah, we got possessed by the demon.
fell
That's
off
true.
the wagon a bit.
Fair. And now you're betrothed, and now it's a whole
Alright, we
thing.
can get you back
She's
up
not
on it.
betrothed.
She's having weird feelings. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're betrothed in the Victorian sense, where the man that tells you to marry someone.
No, I don't listen to Tristan. He's not the boss of me.
He's not your real dad.
He's not
Which
my
I
real
don't
dad.
like because
That
that's
sounds like a guy I just want to punch
That's
in the
where
face.
season
Yeah, you do want to punch
No,
Tristan in the
that's-
face.
Can I punch him in the face? Is
Oh.
this a real Tristan?
Oh, yeah.
It's
that's my
my
man. No.
it's my fake uncle, and yes, you may punch him.
Oh,
We're gonna
that
kill
one.
him eventually.
Okay.
Final boss.
I am bus.
Final boss.
You haven't even seen my final form yet.
All right.
The most competent detective you've ever seen.
All right.
All right, guys. You were rifling through a bag
I got very good investigation.
of the werewolfette known as a jacket. I
It is
made
jacket.
it is jacket.
I'm looking through the things.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything that she probably took out of the room.
Um,
There's any-
In a quick glance, as you're digging through there, it looks like they grabbed some money. They grabbed the travel papers for the other girls.
Mhm.
Looks like she grabbed a diary of Colette.
diary's going in my bag.
Okay.
Taking that.
Okay.
First thing I grab.
Great. There you go.
First thing I grab. If I have time to grab other things, I'll start shoving the papers into my own bag. But diary's coming first.
There are some other papers. There's also some like show evidence.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna begin to shove things into my bag. The diary's going into my bag first.
Okay.
So if I get interrupted, I at least have that.
Got it. Lola.
Um,
By the way, our lamplighters have chased down a female werewolf and caught her trying to escape. She's currently being grappled by Jeremiah.
I'm just standing close to Jeremiah as backup, kind of like a few paces off.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lucy, in the car, driving around the block.
Oh,
You you round the first corner.
Yes.
Yep.
Love it.
Jeremiah, what are you rolling for?
I assume to still continue my grapple.
You do not need to roll to continue the grapple. You just need to roll when she attempts to escape the grapple.
Got it. Can I keep
So-
this, please?
You know. What would you like to do on your turn? Anything?
I'm just kind of going on Lola's thing and just holding her still.
Okay, just holding her still. Great. She will take the opportunity to try to bite and claw you.
Are we? Wait, like, can I choke? Is choking her out an option to make her pass out?
For a certain martial artist, yes, but for you and for these people at the moment, not really. Okay. Bite and claw.
She's not gonna try to escape. She's just going to try to bite and claw. Got
Yes. 18.
it. Since I haven't moved, miss.
Fair.
Okay.
Is that? I'll take it if you want.
No. What happens with that? Explain that to me again.
Imposing frame. Spend 20 feet of movement, and I get +2 my AC, and anyone within 5 feet of me who's an ally, such as Lola, is 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Spend 20 feet of movement.
Yeah. So
No. Spend less. Sorry, if I spend less than 20 feet or less.
okay.
If he doesn't.
So what is your AC?
17, but +2 puts it at 19.
Okay. So yeah, she misses.
I'm
No.
gonna go,
No. You're fine. I'm just understanding because I don't
No,
know
legit,
all
it's
the.
basically saying if you don't move, your AC goes up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
if people die, things happen. If people get
Effie?
crits, things happen.
Oh, it's me.
Things
Mhm.
happen.
I'd like to continue putting things in my bag.
Okay. Lola.
Emptying things into my bag.
I'm just looking at you like, I don't fucking know.
She doesn't have a knife.
I want to make sure I get everything first. I've got a knife. Do you want it? Fucking take it.
I will say for
Okay.
you, fighting with a silvered weapon is
Oh, yeah,
probably
that's
disadvantage.
That's why I was like,
I forgot I was a vampire for a minute.
Mhm.
You're like, no, I don't really want it. No. Forgot about that for a second. My B.
no, I think I'm still just take. Yeah, I'll call it a hold an action. If she gets away from Jeremiah, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. Driving.
Driving.
You're at the next light.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Lucy's got the good
I just-
music on.
With free action, like,
Turn
do
it
we
up.
want to kill her?
I don't know if we have another option, but loud might be bad.
Effie, give me the knife.
Is it my turn again? Is it her turn?
Not yet. It's her turn. Okay. So you're going to wait until she gives you the knife?
Yeah, hold action.
Okay. Hold action until she gives you the knife. Okay. Bite and claw. Yes. Natural 20.
That was the
And
bite or the claw?
that was the bite.
Oh, fuck, the side bite.
And the claw is a 16.
Nice.
So claw misses. Fucking claw. No, she is not restrained. Restrained, she would have disadvantage.
Can I restrain her? Is that a thing that I could do?
Do you have something to? Do you have a way to restrain her? I don't know what abilities you have. Apparently, if you
I
don't
thought-
move,
I
you
thought-
get harder to hit, even though you're grappling her. So that's don't ask me what you can do and can't
Are you a
do.
cop? No, you don't have handcuffs. Are handcuffs a thing?
Oh, they are. They're in the book because I have some. When you were saying that, I was like, "Do you have ways?" Like, oh, shit, I meant to do that. But then
That is 18 points of piercing damage.
And I do have them, but it's going to be a bit hard when I'm holding someone in my arms.
Yeah, I don't know. If you
I know because I meant to
Do them.
suffer.
beforehand.
And I would like a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, you saw that, right?
What did you roll?
That was it was almost a
It was
2.
almost a 2. But
Oh.
it's
It was almost a 2. But even then, it would have been a 10. So, but now I'm at a natural 20.
There you go. You save. Okay, now it is your turn.
I will reach up and hand him the knife.
Okay, you hand him the knife. Lola,
I would like to.
you have the knife now. What would you like to do?
Stab him.
Okay,
Her.
Stab
I just
her.
caught myself.
You just need to stab yourself.
I don't know dagger.
Dexterity, it's a D4 plus your.
You can use strength for it.
Or you're strong.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Or you're strong.
Okay, so that's just a +4 then.
Strength plus proficiency. You are proficient
okay,
with dagger.
Okay, that'll be a 18.
Does hit.
Okay, what is
D4
it?
plus your strength modifier.
D4 plus strength modifier. Using Star Lord. That's a 6.
Okay.
You do have a chain.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a chain.
Okay.
That's my thought. Lucy gets here.
That was my thought too.
What are you doing?
Everything.
The handcuffs I just remembered I have. I would like to try to get them onto her.
Make a flat dex check.
You're like, oh, I have these.
Yeah, because she's trying to stay away, even though she's grappled.
13.
21.
Okay.
So we'll say that you get it on one wrist,
I got
but
one
she's
claw,
like, "Fuck
one
no, get him," like yeah.
hand on.
She's doing that like baby movement thing
Yeah.
when a toddler has a toy and you're like, wait, hey, no, how are you so
It's
fast?
like when you're trying to put clothes on a dog.
Yeah.
Yep. Or just
And then they kick it off and pee on you.
You're in the car. You're making the second turn.
Yeah.
So
You gotta get with my,
Lucy's DJ for the car.
there you go.
That's Effie's theme song. Anyway. I guess I'm gonna go for it again.
Okay.
I can't reach for my handcuffs.
Sure.
Oh wait, free action. Wait, do you have your own handcuffs?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Right. She's kinky. It's fine.
Hey.
We don't kink shame her.
There we go.
well, as long as
They're not fuzzy.
They're just handcuffs.
if you could cover, that'd be great. And I
I'm
say that I'm just
working
gonna
on
stick.
it.
Nope. She probably bit me when I did that.
You
Natural
roll.
one.
She will
You can have
attempt
fucking, you
to
can have
bite
a
you
fucking nine,
as a.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your shit together, the fucking detective.
16.
16 does hit. Yes.
Don't you have multi-attack, buddy?
No.
No.
You not?
No.
No.
Heavies do not.
I could just lay fire, and technically that's my multi-attack.
Yeah,
He just always does so much things that I always
It attacks
feel like
in
he
big
does.
groups.
Oh, that is there we go. That's a 3 plus my strength modifier. That's a 7.
7. Okay.
Pretty good for dagger.
Yep. Bite and claw.
Oh, God damn it.
Unnatural 20
God damn it.
and 16 again. More bite.
Wait, what?
Oh, more bite. I'm rolling the bite damage.
Oh, I
That's-
was just like,
No.
another one?
Attacking again.
No. I wasn't attacking again. It was.
I was very concerned.
I was thinking more bite damage is what I was trying to say. Sorry, it got muddled in
You
there.
thought about it.
8 points of piercing damage
Oh, no.
and a con save, please.
I already rolled, and that will be a 17.
You succeed.
God,
Okay.
My con.
Evie.
Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Because mine.
Have I found any? Am I done with things in the bag?
What are you looking for in the bag?
Alright, I took the diary out.
Yep.
I took the travel picture.
Yep.
Money's low priority.
Okay.
Do I see anything else that looks it's low priority? If you leave something in the bag, it's gonna be that.
There does seem to be like a lunar piece of jewelry.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, like sort of a crescent moon, got some gems kind of inlaid in it.
How big is it?
Yeah, about quarter sized.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
quarter $50 kind of pendant on a silver chain.
Yeah.
Or like a white gold chain,
Yeah.
silver in color, but
Yeah.
Not actual silver.
not actual
That
silver.
would be bad for her.
Yeah. Poor choice.
I will put that in my bag.
Yeah, and there is looks like just some essentials for like the girls leaving quickly.
Yeah.
So not a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I want to get the weird shit out first.
Yep.
I
Lola.
want to try to get the other hand in the.
Yes. Yeah, dex check. Or sleight of hand.
So I'm just
I suppose could
I'm
be.
proficient, so.
That's
cool.
fine. Yeah, I'll take sleight of hand. That
Oh,
can work.
That's good. That's 25.
Natural 20. Sorry.
That's okay. I think that would help me with another natural 20.
Yeah. Still the one. Baby move. Okay, you guys look out the alley window. You do not see them down the street. There's this, I guess probably another fence, like a cross section piece. So you guys park the car and start heading that way, or you just want to drive in a circle.
No, we just go to the dirigible.
Okay.
Go
It's a roll.
Shall we float for the afternoon instead?
It's a roll call, guys.
It is.
Yeah.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Can I use? No, I'm not. Actually, yeah, because you do better when you're far behind. Do you have your gun? Yeah, I always have it. Like, ready?
Well, she has to assemble it,
Okay,
probably.
then I'm not gonna, yeah, I'll go.
She walked into a hotel
Don't wait
lobby
for me.
with a sniper
Fine.
right
Can I
in the
dash?
Yeah.
At 70.
Athletics check. Or you can spider walk over the fence. Give me an athletics check. I'll give you advantage for your spider walking abilities. How's that?
Oh, okay.
So the thin area is not quite enough for you to like. Yeah.
Right. 26.
26.
That would have been amazing.
What's up, bitches?
You sort of you go. Yeah, you easily go up and over the side of the building and kind of hop down. And you see the struggle. Yeah. Is old.
Yes, ma'am. Get the car. Sir.
Nah.
There are women everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. How far are they? How far are they away? Are they full 70? Would I have to?
There's a fence in between you.
Right.
You would need to dash.
Okay.
– 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll get out of the car.
Okay.
You seem so begrudging then.
I could just go to the dirigible and looked away.
Lock the car. Lock the car.
Lock the car? Beep, beep.
Last time we left a car unattended when 2 of our tires got jacked.
That's legit.
We didn't even unattended.
We're
We
in a
paid
better part of town now.
And a poor child got electrocuted trying
We're
to break
in a
into
better
it.
part of town. But yes, I do lock the door.
But no, we didn't leave it unattended. We paid
We
a
left
very
it-
trustworthy looking street urchin to watch it,
I intimidated those motherfuckers into watching that car.
and they did not.
You intimidated them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. As they stole the shit and tried to.
We'll watch it as we take it apart.
Right.
Athletics check, please.
Do I have a club to lock the car?
Pull up the.
Can we have Arthur invent it?
A natural 20.
Yeah. Up and over you go. Nice and easy.
I'm stabbing.
Do it.
Stab.
No.
Also, because I don't melee very often, so this makes me so happy. I get an extra die for any critical with a melee weapon.
There you go.
So I get 2d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, 2d4.
Don't fuck me. Partial fuck. That is an. I'm doubling.
No.
No.
I'm
Oh,
rolling
you get
2
it.
dice.
Yeah, you get the additional die, and you.
8, 12.
Okay. 12. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Now
23 and 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Does finally hit with both attacks, which is nice.
You're gonna see like a bloody hand.
There. 10 points of piercing damage, and the con save.
Total.
No.
Okay.
And 11. Total of 21 points of damage.
12.
Fail.
Well, you get to go into Adrian's special cage later.
Detective. Werewolf detective.
Detective werewolf detective.
All right.
Fuck me sideways. God damn.
Effie.
Hello.
Hello.
Jesus Christ. There's not so very much I can do
Shit.
here. Amazing, incredible, outstanding.
You watch she finally gets a good like throat grip on the detective.
Good.
And you can see just the thick beads and globs of saliva just like it's mixing with the bit of blood that is coming down. Hasn't punctured a vein. It's not like
I really like
pouring
this character,
out,
too.
but it you can see that he's got a bite the way Reggie got a bite.
I like this character. This is great.
I'm gonna spend a hit die,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull my thing out of my hair, and I'm just gonna
Shanker.
Shanker? Okay. Roll for Shank.
I have advantage because I spent my hit die.
You did.
I have advantage because Shank.
Advantage to Shank. That is a modified 20.
Modified 20. Okay.
8 points of damage. It's not
Okay.
silver. It's just it's a hair
So
pin.
4 points of
Yes.
damage. Thank you.
And then
Are you going to stay within 5 feet of her, or are you backing up?
I would like to use my other action to disengage.
Okay. There you go. Lola.
I'm gonna burn my last hit die
Okay.
to get advantage.
You used 7 of them?
Well, yesterday because I've used a bunch.
Oh, you only got
You
half.
only get half back. Yeah.
Because that's how I survived.
Did
that
you-
fight.
I didn't use any yesterday.
I'm just checking.
That's
when you
that's
long
That's
rest,
5e.
you only get half of your hit dice back.
After
You get
after-
half back every day.
Every day.
So like yesterday I used like 6, so I got 3 back today, and then tomorrow I would get back and have, like if I didn't use any, I'd
Mhm.
get back like another 2.
Yeah, I didn't use any
You ever
yesterday.
get half
That's
the
why I
normal?
started off
You don't
playing
get
it.
half back ever.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you used so many yesterday.
Yeah.
That,
I was
yeah.
fighting
The
the-
disengaging and advantage was
Yeah.
the whole reason she survived that so well.
I almost didn't survive that, so that's clearly the answer.
There it is.
So I'm still trying to handcuff her.
Okay. Yes. Handcuff.
So I have advantage now.
Yes.
Is that still sleight of hand?
Yes.
22.
21.
Disengage.
I will say she is restrained for her claw attacks,
But you can still bite.
but she will bite. So she'll be at disadvantage for claws.
Okay.
She will bite normally.
That's better than nothing.
That's it. Yes, it is. Lucy.
I would like to get in between the two of them. I know that she's got him.
He's got her.
Okay.
So unless if
Okay,
he wants to
well, then-
voluntarily let go,
Regardless, I'm going to run up to her and start punching.
okay, run up and start punching.
I disengaged and backed up like 15 feet.
She so
Do I get
here
advantage? Because she's not.
here she's not fully restrained.
That's why I'm
She's not in like a web or tied up, so she can still move and defend herself. But I will put her claw attacks at disadvantage because they're like this. So now she's doing gimpy claws.
Okay.
So you do not get advantage. It does still hit. Yes.
Okay. 17 points.
17 points. And did you didn't? Okay. So 9. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to hit. That's going to be. I think it's 17 again.
Okay. Yeah, her AC for reference is 14.
Okay, that was a nat 19.
Yep, great.
So, and I'm going to go ahead and finish.
Okay.
Or finish move, and then I'll hit her again.
Okay, so you're going to finish move at second level?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure that out. I
Yeah,
apologize.
you're good.
I would like to. Oh wait, I already rolled damage. I'm supposed to do that before, so never mind. Let's move up to tier 3, shall we?
Okay, tier 3.
We'll roll at the same time. Shit.
If you can, because I like when the roll and the damage, but
Yeah, but I also don't have this prep. So
no, that's okay. So just
if
a
I can Rambo, let me Rambo.
okay. If you do it, you're gonna Rambo.
Yeah, that's a nat 14.
Yes,
So
does hit.
Rambo, double the last hit's regular damage. So without the modifier,
Doesn't it say modifier immediately after that?
regular damage dice. And
Damage
then make
dice.
Additional attacks at the tier. So
What?
the dice, and then we'll add the modifier at the end. Just the ones.
Yeah. So what is the die?
5.
So 10 when your modifier is
13.
so 23.
Okay.
So you're just gonna roll attacks, and
This is-
they'll
yeah.
all do 23 damage.
I think it's just 10. I don't think it because it's just the dice.
Okay.
Double the hits dice and make the attack against it. Okay.
When we did it for Sean,
Mhm.
it was whatever the damage on this attack was
No, yeah.
was the damage with
With the modifier?
with the modifier.
Okay.
That's
It's like closing.
I mean it may
Natural
prove
20. Oh.
It doesn't increase.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
just
so that's 1.
yeah.
So what am I looking at? Plus 9. That hits.
Okay.
That's 2. 3.
Another that last one was another nat.
Okay. So you hit him a total of 5 times? Yeah,
Including that last hit that you hammered on.
Yeah, the first hit and then
Yeah.
4 more.
Mhm.
So with no blood on them, 23 damage on the first one. They all deal 12 damage apiece. So that is 60 points of damage.
Wow.
Yes.
I would like to.
Would have been 120.
I know.
So
No,
maybe
it wouldn't have
Mm,
because it only works for 1 attack.
right. No, I know. Not for the blood. I'm saying on a normal
Yeah.
creature. So maybe you're right. Maybe that modifier
Maybe.
isn't.
Anyway,
It's still a ton of damage.
Yeah, it's so much.
and I would like to have vamped out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Good to know. So next time we will only do the modifier on the first attack, and but instead I will do double whatever the dice was on criticals.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm trying.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That it's just not worded super clear.
It's not.
So we're just trying to figure out what it
Everything's
is.
good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yes, werewolf looks terrible, but still alive. Yes. Terrible. Okay.
15 plus 3, 18.
Hits.
Or, I guess.
Yeah. You're proficient with a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have
Absolutely.
a proficiency. I just
Oh,
added
okay.
my dex to it. So 4 points.
Nice. Still up, but again,
But full point.
what are you doing?
Can I move also? Because I threw it and then I'm going to move.
Yeah,
do
you want to go closer?
Yeah.
Okay, but not within 5 feet. Not in melee.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, in melee you go.
Well, you're safe. You get 3/4 cover.
I do.
Enjoy it. But she's attacking everybody else, right?
Not just me.
You were the only one there.
Well, for the long.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
everyone there.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
natural
yeah.
15.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't matter semantics.
6.
6. All right. You got a good con. You're not dead yet. Okay. Claws at disadvantage. So now, yeah, she's gonna try to bite you because you just wrecked her shit.
All right.
But so claw at disadvantage against. She's just thrashing out. So she'll claw at disadvantage to Exalt. No, 6 plus 5, 11. And then regular bites. I don't think so against Lucy. 18. Yeah. So that's her turn. Effie. It's you.
I will.
27.
I'm gonna make a perception check for my extra action instead of spending my hit die.
Okay.
I haven't done the perception so long I don't even know what my DC is anymore.
I think it's 13. Or oh no,
My DC is
Perception.
15.
Perception check.
I can make a perception check as a bonus action to get an extra non-attack action instead of spending my hit dice.
Right.
I didn't get it.
It's
was-
a face
I got a
thing.
13. I needed a 15. Yeah, no, I don't get it. It's okay. I'm going to I'll just shank her again.
Okay. You move into melee to shank.
18.
Hits.
So halved is 3.
Okay. She is barely holding on.
Cool.
normal hair dagger.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, roll.
14 exactly.
Yeah, that's her AC.
That is her
okay,
AC.
cool.
Yep. She's dead.
Yeah.
She had 1.
God damn it.
I know. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I was so
modifier.
I never gonna kill anything.
Well, it was because it was halved.
Yeah. It's
That-
because it was that. I know.
That was the whole thing. She had 3. You dealt 3. Halved it 2 because I
Oh,
rounded
no,
up for you.
I halved it to 3. It
Oh,
was
did
6.
you? Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did
got
it.
it.
I
Yeah, I did it
apologize.
for you. It was
sick.
I miss that you have it. Okay.
I was
You
doing
got
your
the kill?
math for you.
Thank
I
you.
did it. I wanted to shank her.
Yes.
You did?
How do you shank her? Where do you shank
Like
her?
up under the ribs.
Oh yeah, up under the ribs it goes, and you watch the fur recede and her snout.
It's like a pin.
Yeah, her snout and fur recede and break back into her as this.
That's back in there.
Yeah.
It's just like standing
Yeah.
there. And I'm like, okay, we need to go. We need to go right now. We need to go right now. We need to go right now. Put her in the trunk.
Oh yeah, she's
You
out.
can put her in the trunk.
Fuck that noise. Get him back to Adrian now.
That's what I mean.
Are we leaving her or are we taking
We're
her?
taking her. We're not leaving a dead body in the middle of London again.
Ugh, fine.
Fine.
And as I say again, blood garbled.
I would like. Who's gonna? Are you? You're just carrying her over the fence. Give me an athletics check.
Spider
Sure.
walk up the fence.
Yeah.
That's a 18.
Okay. Yeah. You do. There's a brief weekend at Bernie's moment where she kind of goes off to one side, and you're adjusting. You're good at climbing. You're adjusting to carrying things when you go horizontal suddenly, and you're like, oh, I have to adjust.
This weight distribution is wrong.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Stuck in my finger. Oh.
Gravity doesn't work for me, but it works on everybody else. So you guys get her in there. Give me a stealth check as you try to put her in the car.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. Tell you what, everybody roll me stealth as you guys attempt to do this. I'll take stealth or performance as you attempt to do it.
Ooh, I would love to do performance. That would be my favorite thing.
16.
14.
Hold on. 27.
There are some people around. There are some different crowds and stuff like that. Most people aren't paying attention. They don't particularly care in this part of town. But there is one.
Come see us this evening. We're doing a Penny Dreadful downtown.
There is this. Yeah, this one. Yeah. This one couple rolled an unnatural 20, and when they see it, they're like, "Oh my, that looks so real. We should go see that."
You should.
I don't want to go to the theater. It's just we're all crowded together and nothing's original, and it's all.
See you tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
Everything's derivative.
It's all these. You liked Pirates of Penzance. Don't remind me. Right?
Joy for the first time in my 37 years.
Made me uncomfortable.
Guys, can we get going, please?
Yes. Yep.
Come on.
Oh. Yeah, that should be a disadvantage.
Remember for next time, but thank you for remembering. I'll say there was enough shade. Sure, that's fine. But during the day, you are poisoned in daylight. Yeah,
Does a parasol not help?
minimally, but it's also difficult to keep yourself blocked from the sun while you do things.
Yeah, I get for like attacking, but I mean just like walking.
Oh yeah, for walking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's my attacks and like checks.
Yeah, while she is in daylight, she has the poisoned condition. So,
You're not actively losing.
no.
Not bursting in flames.
Sometime in the future.
You're not True Blood vampiring?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
Don't die. Don't die. In real life, please don't die.
Yeah.
Let's get you to Adrian first. So at least
Oh,
you
but-
get
all right.
humane.
Okay.
Lola, drive.
You guys drive. Make a drive check since you are driving with urgency to Adrian.
Is it dex based?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dex plus proficiency.
10.
10.
No, Jesus.
Okay.
Wasn't a 1.
You curb it a couple of times, maybe a few
Sorry.
scratches.
Lay on the horn.
I'll pay for it. It's
You-
fine.
This is when you discover the need for a horn. You hadn't. People hadn't. Yeah.
It's actually suggested to Arthur when we get back.
They don't even have seatbelts.
Yeah. No. It's
Just sticking my mouth in the
windshields. You guys are. Yeah. Windshields for you guys is like.
We need to get Arthur on this. Well, you can demonstrate when we get back so he'll know what sound it has to make.
Yes.
Choked on my gum.
I just want to hear that noise one more time.
You guys get to the home of the damned.
That's fun. That's an appropriate place to bring you.
Okay.
Adrian can fix him.
AKA cathedral. Yeah,
beneath the
dam.
cathedral.
The cathedral but broken.
Beneath
The
it.
basement where all hell breaks loose. In basements.
Well,
Is Adrian there?
listen, I can
Adrian
bring you some
is
great
there.
new characters,
Adrian!
guys, so-
What?
It's happened again.
Oh my lord.
This is what happens when we're chasing werewolves.
No, I understand. They are most dangerous.
Fucking detective.
All right.
I'm gonna make a big ass werewolf. I just realized that too.
No, you're not. You're not going to be a werewolf. You'll have to go to Ireland with Reggie.
That's what they call it. I
Um,
thought they went to Scotland.
Oh,
Yes.
they're just vampires.
No, fair.
Where they come from. All right. Let us
Strap in.
yes. You've seen this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Business time.
it is you get put in the cage. Would you like to be chained up or not?
I will fight anyone who tries to chain me up.
It is merely offered, not required. You are IV'd. It is unpleasant. The needles are unnecessarily large.
I'm unnecessary.
That- They're just
IVs are.
yeah. Especially 1880.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God.
like
really like the spinal puncture needles.
yeah.
What?
Mm.
Just take the arm. Just
Yeah.
take the arm.
So for those of you
That's not an option.
For those of you that are new or haven't done this before, where it is a skill challenge, you have to wait until night because you need the moon. And luckily, you still have a full moon to utilize. So for those few hours, if there's anything else you guys would like to do or any preparations you want to make, you can. For a reminder of what it is, you will be taunted into beginning to transform. Then it will be best of 3 will saves.
Would you clarify before I went in the cage? I left my pistols.
Oh yeah, you were not. Yes.
Okay.
We didn't
Okay.
know
I didn't
you were
know.
there armed.
Well, we have to declare when you do your
Thank
thing.
you.
So I was
It
just,
is-
you know.
Yeah, he's the one that put you in there.
Fair.
He knows what's not on
I
there.
appreciate it, but thank you for being thorough. Then it is 3 will saves.
I already rolled my first one. I'm ready.
We'll get to that in a minute.
She saw it.
That's fine.
I saw you.
And then it is 3 Constitution saves. So, is there anything else? Any other preparations you guys would like to make?
Mr. Wilson, is there anything we could get you beforehand that would make you a little bit more comfortable?
Nah, I'm kind of in a metal
Would you like,
cage.
would
I
you
don't-
like a drink before it starts? Reggie it didn't seem like he was very comfortable.
I'm good,
Are you
but.
sure you?
And then I look at you,
drink?
specifically you. But if this goes south, you put me down.
Right.
Don't worry about that. I got that covered. So does she.
I wasn't talking to you.
Doesn't matter. She's not very strong now, is she?
Also, if this goes
Before
south, remember she said that.
Before we start arguing over who's going to put who down in
I've
case
got
this
you,
goes
detective.
badly, Jesus. Is that a no on the drink?
Jesus is not here.
No, I'm good. Then I
It's
just put my
upstairs
flask out.
in the broken cathedral.
It's gone.
If I remember correctly, when I did this for Reggie, it was 3d10. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're still on the table.
It's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 out of the 3 are still on the table.
It's over there. Like it's under the mic.
Yep.
If you want to use the same one.
Okay. Which ones you want?
Those are pretty.
Pretty it is.
Always go with the pretty dice.
7, 7, 5, 19.
Against the. Well, a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So that is 1 success.
Is that 2?
Not for
On
this.
one? God
No.
damn it.
Not for this. Okay.
And what am I adding to this though? Because I only know because I.
This is your will save.
This is your will save.
Wisdom. Oh.
Okay. So it is 3d10 plus 5 because the normal skill challenge is 2d10 plus 5.
I want you to go
It never
first.
came in up with Reggie because the plus 5 never mattered. So
We're rolling so bad. the whole time.
yeah. Remember, you guys can attempt to offer him encouragement if you would like to.
So that would have been a 19 plus 5.
Mhm.
Oh, so I failed.
24.
Yeah.
But a natural 20
20
successes
Right, but
succeeds.
It's incredibly difficult to overcome. He's
Yeah.
becoming a werewolf.
So you might want to get your gun ready.
I have mine ready.
Okay.
I'd be more than happy to choke him out.
Ready? Same ones?
First. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck.
25.
Let's hope I do my thing again.
Detective. Come on, buddy.
Nope.
I've had a worse shit than this,
10.
right?
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you attempting to inspire him? Make a persuasion check.
18.
18. What do you say?
Got out worse shit than this, right, detective? Yeah?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
That's the reason you're around me.
You've got me out of worse shit than this.
At the moment, that voice is just a distant creep. You can add a d6 to this roll for your third will test.
Okay, I was say that still wouldn't help.
Yep, for this one. Okay.
Go first.
Yep.
And I got to win 3 times.
2 out of 3. So
This is it.
this is it for each one.
Go.
$16.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I love my stupid superpower.
We still got 3 more to go.
I know, but
We'll
now
see.
I have Constitution.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I have
You
Constitution.
don't have any.
Yes.
I have 0 will.
We'll see
Now I
if.
stand a slightly better chance.
Okay. So
Saving?
saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Ready? 23. 22.
1.
Okay. Everybody ready? $28.
I have a natural 20.
Fuck it up.
Okay. Last one.
That was 2.
I know. Still do it.
Don't make me use this.
I'm trying to
Is that,
intimidate him.
for her, that's actually.
Make an intimidation check. It doesn't reach you.
27.
Okay. 1 success. Roll a percentile for me. So you have a total of 3 successes. So out of all of them, you are tied.
And when
Okay. Just roll a percentile for me.
70. Nope. Nope. Double 0.
7.
The number 7.
37.
37.
I rolled 37.
Okay.
He rolled
this,
7.
This werewolf was brought to you by the number 7.
Yes, it is. So many 7s.
Werewolf detective, werewolf detective.
As he passes out, Adrian assesses it for you. The strength of will was strong. He was able to resist the beast. He didn't lose himself to the animal the way Reggie did. He is still cursed with lycanthropy. He will have an easier time resisting it monthly. but he is in a similar boat to Reggie, in that eventually his will give out. But it seems to be that he has enough strength of will, at least for now, to resist or control the transformation should it be forced. However, I know that you all had mentioned the potential of coming across the alpha werewolf with the blood of the beast, and it must be the beast, not when it has returned to its human form, not post-mortem. Must be collected live. With that agent, we could attempt again for any of his kin, any of those werewolves descended from his lineage. It is not easier by any means, but it is a second chance.
All right.
Noted.
I am very sorry.
Don't be sorry. You've done what you can.
The moon is still up. If you were to take the detective with you, I can't guarantee that he would not transform.
Would you be able to keep him tonight?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'm happy to do so.
It's Jeremiah. He's fallen asleep in most places. Or, what? We bring him with us. He'll transform.
Possibly.
Or he will not. And it's our in. We can't go to the lodge tonight. Why not? Because it's night right now. It's
So?
night. We had to wait for the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the moon's out right now. So we go now.
No, I think he's going to be awake. He's unconscious.
Anyone who would have been, we would have been able
I
to
can
talk
give
to
him-
them.
I can give him something of an upper to get him on his feet. If he transforms, the alpha may have the ability to exert its control over him. He has proven himself strong of will. He may resist. But I want you all to understand exactly what you're going into.
Because we need to get the blood from James as a wolf. So we either get it tonight or we wait 30 days.
Wait, I thought James was the one we killed.
Yeah.
No. We
We
killed a
killed a
woman.
lady.
That was Jaquette. Joquet.
James and
Joquette.
Yeah. Who was the one that was in the cage that she choked out?
Robert.
Yeah, we haven't met James yet.
So we either go get it now or we wait 30 days, and who knows what his mental state will be like a month from now.
Is there anything else that can trigger a transformation?
Extreme duress.
Yes, it wasn't nighttime when Jaquette changed.
Those of the werewolves that have and more skill and have the ability to exert their control over it, they would be the betas or the alpha females. They can control their transformation, be it day or out of cycle. During the cycle, they lose the ability to control. They will, or the betas and the alpha females can control when they turn.
Explain cycles to us, Adrian, we understand.
Sorry. But the alpha can always control when it turns.
We may have a wolf on our hands no matter what. When we come in contact with him.
The weaker ones, the omegas, the ones that turn full wolf, that do not have a hybrid form, those are more reliant on the cycles of the moon. Those lack any full form of control. From what Eustace was telling me, you fought a number of them in the evening. It is a wolf pack's hierarchy. The higher up they are, the more control they have, or perhaps vice versa.
I'm just saying, if we need to talk to James,
I don't think an alpha of a werewolf pack is just going to talk to a bunch of
I'm sorry.
He might.
But he might, but with a tanned companion, it would be much easier to get an audience.
Right, for him.
For
And
all
then,
of us.
and then all he would speak to would be probably him.
Or us if we want to turn as well, but he can't turn us. Not
So the goal is to go in there and feign wanting to become wolves ourselves.
correct.
Oh.
Claviges, I think they're called.
Hmm?
Claviges, werewolf, what are these?
Disturbing. That's a later conversation.
I'll jot
Yes,
that
it
on the
is.
list.
Can we add it to the ledger?
I'll put it on the later talk list.
You have to deal with your later book. You have to deal with your later book.
Huh?
You dealt with your book, right?
Yeah.
Your later problem book.
Yeah, I gave it to Thomas.
Oh, cool.
It's a later problem.
Oh, that's a much later
It's like,
problem.
it's like a grimoire. He does magic, so I gave it to him.
You could try to go tonight. We could try.
I'm gonna say weird abilities things. I've between last night not being able to fully recover
I've
today.
used so
I'm
much of my
spent.
shit.
I'm not.
I've used every single one of my special abilities. All I have is my shitty gun and my shitty knife. I have nothing else.
Your silver knife, not shitty knife.
Well, my shitty knife. He actually had my silver one. I have that now too. But
You get it
it's still
back,
a
yeah.
D4. I have
I
absolutely
don't think
zero
the point
abilities.
is to fight them.
I think it's gonna.
I think it's gonna
out of
end in a
character.
fight.
It's gonna end.
Well, also, just
I'm
they're, if
very
it's,
confident.
If it's the moon right now, they're already wolfed
That's
out.
what, that was my point. Is that they're already going to be werewolves when we get there. I don't. Think
And if we
can
need
talk
his
to
blood
them
in
without-
as a wolf,
Wolf,
there's no way
but-
we're getting that without fighting him.
I mean, we could try. That'd be a
I mean,
fun
you also
thing.
be down one person, so it'll just be 4.
We'd be waking you up to bring you
I'd
with
bring
us.
you with us.
Yeah, we're
The
not
whole
gonna.
point was
we
that you wouldn't be with us.
That, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if there's much else we can do. Unless we want to try to go tomorrow.
But they don't meet tomorrow.
No, if
But it
We
might
just
be-
have to wait till the weekend, but that's not too far away.
Yeah, they meet on the weekends too.
I
Yeah,
think
the weekends
that's
in like 3 days.
a better idea to be able to better prepare.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. What in her journal that you found? Did you find anything?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Ugh.
I'd love to look in the journal.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Is it in English?
You speak French?
No, she does.
I can read it.
I can help. I'll flip
Great.
the pages.
Thank you. Make an investigation
Can
check,
I
Lola.
help her by flipping
Yeah.
the pages?
Not by flipping the pages, but
I'll help her.
sure, you can help.
By pretending to know Latin.
Is a
Ooh.
language a tool proficiency?
No.
God damn it.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. You give it a quick read, you don't find anything, and then you go back and you read it again a little slower, and it
Read and translation out loud to me.
yeah, it just takes longer is really what it comes down to. Because eventually you could just keep rolling investigation checks and would figure stuff out. What you find out is this. The girls were, as you've discovered, a member of a traveling dance troupe and circus show that went to America. Turns out their show went bankrupt midway through its tour. They got stuck in San Francisco. So they started doing smaller time shows there. They were part of Wild Bill Hickok's traveling.
Is this Josh Hartnett from Penny Dreadful?
From Penny Dreadful?
No, well, sort of.
Like a jackass version?
Yeah.
What I will say is it's actually they meet a notorious outlaw known as James Killer Miller. And when he became obsessed with them, and he turned them after he had been turned by by a Western Indian ambush at some point as a punishment for his violent crimes. But the bloodlust only excited him. He is just what would in a normal man be a curse, he turned into
He embraced it.
a boon. Yeah.
Gross, I hate it.
Um,
I hate it a lot.
he turned the girls, and she describes it in just a terribly hedonistic twist across the West. Eventually, a series of lawmen and a group of people started hunting them and the posse that they had begun to turn. When the West was no longer safe, they traveled to Paris. Similar thing. They set up shop, turned a bunch of lower criminals to help them raise money and do whatever they wanted. Eventually, they are driven out of Paris, and they have escaped now
And now they're
to
trying
London. And this is just sort of how they live their life. Traveling from place to place, setting up a wolf conclave. Eventually, it gets too big or it begins to attract too much attention. Miller has no real compulsions about keeping secret or hidden. There is, and there's a lot of talk about pure, unbridled animalistic freedom that they do it because they can, and to not follow their instincts would be unnatural, and that they won't be caged by society. And it's a lot of this sort of rhetoric. So that is the brief description. It also should be noted that Miller, before he was turned into a werewolf, was credited with somewhere between 13 and 50 assassinations. That he is a very good. He was just a very good gunman.
Okay.
I'm very excited. For
So
this.
he's werewolf cowboy.
He is werewolf cowboy.
He's werewolf desperado.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Werewolf desperado.
so he is a to go with the desperado theme, a bad hombre.
Bad dog.
Baddest of dogs.
I already made that. That was mine.
It's a callback.
Yeah.
Yeah. High five.
I'm still bummed.
Hey man, you are werewolf and you're not dead.
Remember when I was actively possessed for 3 months? And so
Remember
was she?
when Reggie got fucked entirely?
Yep. You're doing better with Reggie. Yep.
Mm.
You don't have to run away to Ireland. Where all the heathens live.
The Irish.
I am Irish, I can say that.
So guys, is there anything else you would like to do tonight? It is almost 11.
I would like to do Adrian, but
I mean,
That's-
have at it. You need a wingman?
I think we can
Wing-
awkward our way
wing
into
lady?
it ourselves.
All right. Give me a shout if you like any help. Where to put things where?
She knows.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, sad panda.
Well, maybe it's breathing. Not even just know what kissing is.
Just lie back and think of England, right?
Yeah. Mine, I think of Queen and Country.
Yep.
That was probably how the conversation happened.
That's
You're not married, you're not even supposed to kiss a boy.
Yeah, I think we're good.
okay.
Wait,
This
we
is
got
an
a lot,
early night.
we got a lot of information tonight.
I just feel like if we go into another fight, we're gonna
I
die.
know, especially that one. Like another fight, I mean, maybe we're not having the wolf boss
We're
battle.
not gonna have an even harder wolf fight. Not
Right now, you could literally push it to the weekend and get all your shit back.
Not tonight.
I just thought of something.
It's like,
I don't think tonight is the right night to go through that.
I'll bring it up with you later. After this.
Okay. Bring it up
especially
with-
since
you
if
know
we
what
can
else to do.
trigger him.
I got you.
into turning into a wolf.
I don't know, but we can't trigger him. It's probably something that he does on
I
his
don't
own.
know. I feel
I'm
like
more mean
yeah.
if we start a fight.
deja vu.
He might be under duress.
If we start a fight, he
As
might
an
want
alpha,
to.
I do not
No,
believe
him.
Oh.
No, I think that if we start a fight, he's gonna be like,
will.
and then Jason will be
Gotcha.
like, "Oh, it's time to fight." And then he'll turn on his own because he doesn't have to get it.
Right. I was like, an alpha just control it.
I had like serious deja vu.
Yeah.
Mm.
You good?
It's glitching hard, y'all.
No, I can promise you, I've never had a character turn into a werewolf. You're good.
Cool.
But
Okay.
no, I just mean he might want to use his cool wolf powers to fight us if we're proven real annoying, and then we could possibly.
There's things. There's a lot. Anyway.
You got. Are you guys waiting for Jeremiah? Are we waking up Jeremiah? Are we leaving him in the cage? What are we doing with Jeremiah
Maybe leave him
tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tonight.
Can I stay? Here?
You absolutely can. You can stay.
Because I'm gonna watch from a distance.
Right, so everybody's just staying around my creepy
If he's,
cold
if, he's
silver
in,
cage.
if he's in the cage, I don't really necessarily find it. If we want to let him go home, then I'm
We
not
don't.
asleep.
We don't want it to trigger.
She's gonna
in the
stay.
sun or
I'm
moon.
gonna stay and watch. Also, this is concerning me. So.
Right, but I'd much rather. I don't know, just let him go home.
And
I
risk
would-
him
it's
turning
one-
into a wolf on the
It's
way.
one night, and he's in a.
He's not conscious.
Yeah.
Right, so we can just carry
You just
him
hear
back
heavy
home.
snoring from behind you as you have this
So,
conversation.
It's just.
I think everyone's safer this way, including him.
he's staying.
Okay.
We'll wake him up in the morning.
Are you all staying in the vicinity
I'm
with
gonna
him?
stay and watch.
Staying
Well,
with
let's
him.
do.
Staying with him. Zolt, staying with him.
I need to take Thomas's car back,
You do.
and I need to go home because Sophie.
We need to get the body out of the back.
Sophie and oh god, we get the body out of the back.
No, we gave it to Adrian.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't say we did.
Well, that's what it was, I said in my head. So.
That's how D&D works.
That's it. That's
So in
what-
my head, I said I didn't get bit by a werewolf.
Ah.
So
The
now.
whole point of that, we brought her in the trunk to give her back to Adrian so he buries her like he did Robert.
Right.
Was
yeah.
like the
I was
process.
more just trying not to leave her in the alley. To
Well,
be
no,
honest.
I agree with you. That is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
However, we need to say that
We
needs to
said it.
happen.
She's
I'm
been
just-
buried.
Yeah.
Like,
We bring her in, and then
Adrian looks at you guys. He's like, "Hi, I'm going to start to charge you.
This keeps happening.
I feel like I
Let me
need
go
to
to
start
bed,
to
Doc.
charge you. Oh, that's good. All right. You know what?
Right.
Hold on to them for now. And then when all of
Cool.
this is done,
All right.
we can have another discussion
No,
about it.
I'd love to stick around, but Sophie and Nigel got really cross with me when I went to a different country and didn't tell them and worried them half to death for a week.
Yeah, I would have too. What the
So
hell were you thinking?
went
I
to
was
South
thinking I
Bank, not
wanted
a
to be able to
different country.
fucking breathe for a week, Isolde.
No, she
I'm gonna
went
go
to
home.
Constantinople and didn't tell her servants.
No, I didn't because I didn't want them to come with me.
You're a lady of high society.
I don't care.
Then,
I haven't ever fucking cared about that.
then you're going to face the consequences.
That's fine. I'm so beyond fucking caring about the consequences. I just want to get back to my goddamn life. Jesus. Go and I take my car and I go home. Take Thomas's car home. And then I go home.
Well, because she has several, because she's a lady of means, you see.
Right, right. She has multiple homes.
I take Thomas's car back to where he parks it.
Roll a percentile.
Fuck.
You forgot to declare your.
I've been disguised as her.
No, she has.
That's 210.
No, let it be. That was a 69.
Was it a 69? I'll just take the
Sure.
69. It's a 69.
It's 100.
What?
I rolled 100.
Jesus Christ.
I
What?
rolled the 1, you rolled 100. I love it.
I have a good percentile.
Where
Yeah,
was
it is.
where was that when I rolled my goddamn 3?
7.
Make a perception check.
16. So scared.
You take the car back to the loft, the flat?
Wherever he parks it nearby, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. How are you getting home from there?
I'm not gonna change it since I know that you beat me. I was gonna say I was walking.
Okay. It is a bit of a walk, so I will say that walking or a train part way and the walk the rest of the way,
Yeah.
those would be the
Yeah,
relatively
something like that.
reasonable ways.
I don't get like a cab.
The only real question I was having is did you call for the carriage for the servants to come pick you up? That was the real question.
One fear.
Are you about to become possessed by a demon again?
One fear. The hotels.
Smiling at my stupid side comment.
I wish that would be.
The one fear of the hotel, though.
That's a good fear too.
Should have blown
Itself was right. It's a nightmare.
Temporary lodgings. Airbnbs everywhere.
There's no sense. Why are they paying to live in someone else's apartment with their things, their sheets,
The humanity.
and their towels?
It's madness. Anarchy. We're descended into chaos.
In the UK.
Hey, I'm so
That's
scared.
That's what it should look like. It's just Airbnbs everywhere.
While we get a moment, I just want to talk how mad I am. I beat the thing I have a 0 modifier in,
Yeah, but last.
but the thing that I got a +8 in,
Sometimes that's
No
how,
such luck.
Sometimes that's how the dice roll.
Yeah, you're not dead.
alive.
I know, but it aggravates, and I'm okay, but happy with that. But I'm aggravated at that.
Yes.
As actually, you know what, guys?
No,
Fuck you, Stone.
Fuck you.
Absolutely
We
not.
got 13 minutes till
No,
11
I know what he's
o'clock.
about to tell you to do.
Guess who's running tech? Don't turn it off. You sit your skinny ass down.
We
You say
can
what
leave,
you're
but
gonna
you
say.
teleport me.
We are not going to have a
I was going
legitimate
to ask you to
cliffhanger.
leave.
If he wants to leave.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
That's fine.
Hey guys, I'm going to go pull up the Twitch chat right now.
No, don't cheat.
Ow. That was a leg.
That was also my stomach.
It's your own fault.
I have one fear, and it's this. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Last time this happened, I ended up naked and afraid. Probably. Eric, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
The night air is cool. Late summer, a reprieve from the heat. It's been good to get away. It's been good to get back. And by your own admission, your frustrations at your situation have compounded. Hey guys,
We can hear you. Thank you.
you walk part of the way. It's late. You're gonna maybe be able to catch the last train, the last trolley.
We're coming home from the party this time.
Exactly. So you get aboard just past midnight, last possible train. As you look around, you realize not a lot of people here. Not a lot of people on the stop. Make a perception check for me.
14.
Okay. Okay. You get onto the train. And just as the doors are preparing to close, there is there's not even time for you to notice. You don't see the person coming up behind you. You don't see anything, but you feel the pierce of the knife in your kidney. It is devastating. without a doubt. You immediately take 14 points of piercing damage. And then you feel the blade twist. It inflicts a continuous injury, inflicting 5 damage at the beginning of your turn until the assassin is dead. Or a minute, or until you hit 0. I would like you to roll initiative. 13. Before you turn around, the assassin continues to attack. 10 plus 9, 19. That is another 14 points of slashing damage as you spin. The blade that just came out of your kidney, slick with red blood, cuts across your face. And as a bonus action, he rapidly just reaches up and rips the wig off of your head. Hello, your ladyship. Your turn.
Just like a dude?
Just seems to be a guy.
The guy? Oh, fuck.
Mask up, hat on, clear eyes.
Yeah.
Big overcoat. But just looks like a normal guy with a sharp, bloody knife.
Cool. Great. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. So.
At the start of your turn, you do take an additional 5 points of damage.
That's it then. I was at 4.
You were at 4.
I was at 4.
The insidious strike takes you down to 4.
I'm still hurt from falling out of the window.
Make a Constitution saving throw. You pass out. Well, there is one way out. And at this point, it's just blind dumb luck. I would like you to roll a percentile. Would you like black, blue, and red, or metal, or...
I like that black and blue dice. I think they're really pretty.
Black and blue dice it is. I'm going to roll this up front for you to see. Have you rolled?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind. I was going to give you a choice of high or low. That's okay.
Did you lose it? Did the rug eat it?
I got it back.
Okay. I was gonna say if you have to do the other ones, it's okay.
No. I want to do what you're looking for. Here we go. To Willen.
Is that the number 1?
That is 0 and that is 1.
I rolled a 94.
You rolled a 94.
I'm shaking.
I will let you know this. It is... Roll a d12 for me. It is 9 days later when you awake on a couch. Not one that you recognize, a somewhat dingy. Maybe there's a cover on it. Not fashionable or good looking at all. And there's this old woman over you as she sort of, oh, my Lord dearie. Oh, you're awake. Oh, let me get you some tea. Dr. Watson, Mr. Holmes, I think she's awake. And with that, we're going to say goodnight.
What the fuck?
Would you care to take us out?
I would care to take us out. It's gonna be empty and weird.
Good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next Friday, but tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Pompeii. We'll see you next time. But until then, be cool.